We don't listen to the government. We don't listen to our peers. Sofabab Show. Sofabab Show. Sofabab Show. Sofabab Show. We expect nothing but cheers. We will punch you in the ears. Sofabab Show. 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 Oi.
Yeah.
Oi.
Yeah, what's up, dudes? Yeah. Yeah, what's up, dudes?
What's up, dudes?
How's it going, bros? It's like the Sofabab Show and shit. This is episode, I think, 319.65.
Oi.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, there's that. I'm Patrick. That's my brother, Patrick. And that's Patrick and Patrick. My other brother, Patrick. What's up, dudes?
That was a whole television show in the 1980s. It was like, I'm Patrick, and my brother
My
Patrick.
other brother, Patrick.
And my other brother Patrick, and Bob Newhart.
Yeah, I was going to say. That was his big gimmick.
Yeah.
This is my brother, Daryl. That's my brother, Daryl.
I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. My other
Wasn't
brother
that
Daryl.
that Bob Newhart show?
Yeah,
It was just
Bob
just
Newhart.
Newhart. How dare you?
Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't
It
it?
was just Newhart.
Everybody was mad at him because the whole show ended. It was just a dream.
It was all a dream.
Oh, was it?
They
I
just
thought you were
woke
going
up.
to say, like, they just walked into a cafe, Journey was playing.
No, but it was a dream from his previous show from the 70s called The Bob Newhart Show.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't
That's
know that.
hilarious.
Yeah, he woke up in that show. It was like, I just had a dream that I was I don't know.
Wasn't good.
No.
I've actually heard some of his stand-up. It's not bad. He's
Yeah.
pretty funny. He kind of commands the stage.
Yeah.
He was one of those kind of like Dangerfield was sold Bibles or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then
Fucking traveling vacuum salesman?
I think Dangerfield he sold vinyl siding or something. Didn't start comedy until he was like 50.
Really?
Yeah.
And then he became like a legend.
I get no respect.
Newhart kind of looks like Bob Hope's less successful brother.
What a horrible looking man, that Dangerfield. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Ooh.
Paul dated him for a while.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking asshole. I'm all
Yeah.
over here fucking cracking wise. It's not going anywhere. I'm like, well, Jesus Christ, I should just quit. It's because I was eating before the show.
What were you eating?
I'm fucking Brussels sprouts and red peppers.
Nice. I don't like red peppers, though. That'll burn me.
What kind of Italian are you?
Siciliano.
Red
That's-
peppers.
I'm from the north of Italy.
Aren't they called Dago Wops?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Why
Well,
is
I-
that,
I-
though?
Why the Dago?
You know what that's about?
No, I don't know
I
what the
don't think I
Dago's
know.
about.
Hillbilly fucks couldn't say Diego.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. Diego.
That's hilarious,
Yeah.
actually.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yep, that's true. So that's not even a slur against Italians. That's a slur against Americans, I think. When they use
Slur
the word
against
Dago.
Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
So there was this book that we wanted to create, like the ABCs of racial slurs, and then have the meanings and origins behind it.
Well, I'm sure there's one out
Yeah.
there.
I'll fucking crush my dreams, bro.
Is the Astros winning, bro?
How about them Stros, baby? No. I don't think they're going to win the World Series.
I saw him win that one game, or lose that one game. It was like 36-0. It was one of the first games. Maybe they got 3 runs.
You know what I like
They started
about
playing well, but Atlanta just has great pitching, dude. I just don't really see it.
the Astros, don't you?
What's that?
It's they're astronauts.
Is that where it's from?
I think. Well, yeah, because the space station's based in Houston, or not the space
Houston.
station, but Mission Control.
Well,
So they're the Astros.
I was talking about
Yeah.
it before. Why can't we just call the teams by their city?
This city has a couple different names, though. It's called the Bayou City because we get more rain than Seattle. And
Well,
it's filled with bayous.
what
and
the fuck
then-
is a bayou? Like the water breaking thing? Like how they have in New
Well, that's a-
Orleans?
No, that's a levee.
Bayou is like a little
Swamp.
canal. They're
Yeah.
canals, yeah, swamp canals, basically.
Okay.
Live
They're
down
all
on
over
the
the place.
bayou.
I fucked
Yeah.
up with a swamp
It's
monster
called
before.
Bayou City, and it's also called Space City.
Are you shitting me?
That's serious, dude.
People call Houston, "What's up, bro? I live in the space city, man."
Welcome to Space City, brah.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, I hate your place. I hate your place now.
Never
Well,
been here, bro.
I'm sorry. Most of them. I mean, the 15 people that work for NASA in Houston, they're the cream of the crop down there.
Right?
Everybody else lives in Bayou City.
Bayou.
Yeah.
But
I know you can never talk to Mandy about the moon landing not happening. Not
Really?
Because her grandfather worked on the first mission that
he worked on the set.
He was like a
Yeah.
big time mathematician, dude.
He was the camera holder.
And that's my biggest thing about people being like, there's no way that the fucking moon landing could be a hoax. There were so many people involved in it. It's just like, bro, they could have been doing their duties and thinking that they were doing everything fucking right.
Well, it absolutely couldn't be a hoax. Because
They-
have you ever seen a movie from that time period? They couldn't have figured that out.
They could have. I mean, didn't Kubrick he was? I mean, there
Yeah.
was rumors that Kubrick was the one who did it.
He was just
Dude, there was
Oh.
an interview of him talking about it.
I do like the idea of just telling a bunch of mathematicians are doing it, and then they fake it, and then they're all just like, "All right, we need to figure out square root of 19, and we can get to that moon." And they're just "Oh, the moon.
what was that? The Shining and shit.
Yeah.
There wasn't no special effects in that. It was just some idiot kid going red rum, red rum.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kubrick sucks.
Was that Kubrick?
that was Kubrick.
Yeah, he sucks.
Hey, he blows. He can't
And he's
fake
like,
an
hey
orgasm.
man, I'm gonna kill you, little kid.
Yo, black dude driving some snow.
I'll tell you why I hated that movie was his wife. Fucking olive oil or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She
What
was
the-
so obnoxious. Holy shit.
That Momo
I don't even
from
really
Peppa
remember
Pig.
that movie.
Yeah.
I remember that movie being horrible.
It was pretty freaky. If you still watch it, it's pretty freaky, but she just, it's like, I don't know, she was screaming so obnoxiously the entire movie and sobbing and crying. Ugh.
Popeye, Popeye.
I just thought the main thing with that movie, why we thought it was cool in Colorado, is because they did it at the
It was
Stanley
based
Hotel.
in, yeah.
Well, I
But it
guess
wasn't.
actually-
They filmed it in Washington.
Yeah, it was Washington State. But I guess he came up with the story why he was staying there or something.
I thought they did all the hotel scenes at the Stanley.
No. I went and done the tour. They're like, we're just kidding. He never was here.
That's funny.
But he
I've never
stayed
done
there.
that tour, but I've been there a couple times to the what's it called, the Stanley.
Yeah.
The Stanley
Stanley.
Kubrick Hotel.
Yep. Oh,
Right.
talk about a conspiracy, bro.
Yeah.
bro.
It used to be
Yeah.
called, you know what it is named after, though, right?
Yeah,
No.
Stanley Kubrick. We just fucking debunked it.
Stanley
Pay attention,
Steamers.
Pat.
The guy who started
Wow.
Stanley Steamers. He started the Stanley Steam Engine.
Huh.
And now it's a dumb steam cleaning company.
That's
Stanley
hilarious.
Steamers, we make carpet
And
cleaner.
he built it because like his wife had bad lungs or something. Everybody thought if you came to Colorado with no air, it would solve your tuberculosis back in the
Well,
day.
That's why Doc Holliday died in what
Yeah.
was it called?
On the moon.
Glenwood Springs.
Yeah, Glenwood Springs. That's the one. Glenwood Springs. I was gonna say Manitou. I was like, that's not it.
I like that Val Kilmer version of him because he sounds like my grandfather Noni.
I'm your Huckleberry.
I got 2 pistols, one for each of you. Pow. But yeah, it's good to see you, boys. So it's October, isn't it?
Almost.
Yeah, we got about a half hour left. November.
Almost over,
No.
man.
It's almost October 2022, too.
I
It is
went and
almost.
bought. Yeah, it is. I went and bought fucking papers, and the sun was like setting.
Which
it was
one,
Like it's
New York Post?
6:15. Yeah, Washington. Hell yeah, dude. I
Reading
like
it.
smoking the Washington.
Robert Costa.
I ate some Vindaloo.
Vindaloo.
You know,
Oh, did you?
I woke up and my esophagus was in horrible shape because I stayed up all night drinking, building a website.
Oh yeah.
Oh no
And
shit.
then I ate a ton of food when I was done. And then I was like, you know what I should get is some Indian food.
Well, the
That'll help
website.
my esophagus will feel better after that.
It's all messed up. It says Brothers Bear.
Yeah. It's just but B-A-R-E, not.
Yeah, and then just a bunch of naked pictures of us. We're all wearing denim jackets, denim shirts, Levi jeans, but our dicks are out of the dick hole.
Dude, you love that, bro. That is Christopher's fucking dream. Fucking, he is like, what was talking to Pixie when we had her on? And you're like, yeah. I want a Levi and denim and penis is hanging out.
Which one was Pixie?
She's the stripper.
The stripper. Which one?
Ex stripper.
She said she's still stripped. We talked about,
Podcaster extraordinaire.
dude, she's on
Yeah,
that Twitter Spaces 24/7.
I know. I always see her on there.
24/7. She just must love talking. Jesus Christ.
Dude, she just started her Twitter account. She's up to like 7,000 followers.
Of course,
Does
dude.
she
She's a hot chick.
Does she
Yeah.
space
She's
the
heavy.
lips of her clitoris on Twitter Spaces?
Probably. David came in the other night.
Chappelle.
I haven't seen him since Houston in about 10 years before that. His girl was in there, and I talked to her more, and that I think she's finally used to us, is the thing. When we first met her, it was at one of Mark's Super Bowl parties, and it was just fucking mayhem, because, you know,
Like these motherfuckers.
Gus was like, here's, you each get a bottle of tequila.
Oh yeah.
So we're just fucking hammered. You're a nice girl.
Hey, you know, I know you're Dave's girl, but if he dies, you're mine.
It's in the clause.
It's in the Constitution of ransom. First Amendment. I'ma fuck you.
What's the Second Amendment?
I think there's
Well,
only
it's-
one amendment.
That Chappelle Amendment joke's pretty funny.
I don't know.
Where he's like, what, you don't like it?
No, I just don't know. Go
I
on.
haven't
Alex.
watched the Chappelle special yet.
I don't. No, this was at like an award ceremony
Oh,
or
an
some
old one.
shit.
An old joke.
Yeah. He was like, First Amendment's first for a reason. Second Amendment is just in case the first one don't work out.
No, that's not too funny.
And the Third Amendment.
Guns are bad.
I don't even know what the Third Amendment is.
I don't know what it is.
It's the 10th Amendment, man.
What is the Third Amendment?
I think
I'd trust
if you
you
get
over-
to 21, you win a basketball shooting contest.
Basketball shooting gun.
A basketball shooting gun. Yeah.
Yeah. Pow, 3-pointer.
Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's the Third Amendment. We're way down the list already. Fourth Amendment is it's got something to do with Star Trek.
And the fifth one's keep your mouth shut when you're cheating on your wife.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I think that's all five, right?
I know. Well, I think the
That's
Sixth
all we
Amendment
got.
was like none of this applies to my slaves. Don't you ever forget that. Signed,
Oh, man.
He
Thomas
was
Jefferson.
Hey, Christopher, you're kind of a historian.
Yeah,
What do you make of that? What do you make of that conspiracy theory that Abraham Lincoln only abolished slavery to go ahead and take away the workforce from the South?
that wouldn't even that kind of makes sense.
Well, that's fine by me. Yeah, I like
I
it.
don't know if that's really a conspiracy as much as him blowing his boyfriend.
Well, that would. I mean, that would. Yeah, that'd help you win the war.
Oh yeah, because old Abraham Lincoln, he was a queer, huh?
That's what they say. They say
Do
he
they?
was mean to his wife. Wouldn't hang out with her, and he always hung out with like his. Who
Well,
was
there's
it? I can't remember the dude's name, but they were like attached at the belt buckle.
it was Jefferson Davis.
Everybody knows the Civil War was created, man. It was contrived, man, because Abraham Lincoln was trying to start our own independently backed money called a greenback. And the Rothschilds came in and said, and so they fucking sent Napoleon or some shit, right?
Yeah, on his horse with a sword. That wasn't a bullet to the back of the head. That was Napoleon's sword, baby. His fencing sword too. So nice and small.
That was John Wilkes Booth, right? John Wilkes.
Yeah, Johnny
Booth
Boy.
was the
John
guy.
Wilkes Booth.
And then, but the Booth, like his uncle or something, was the fucking vice president at the time. Some like crazy bullshit like that.
Oh, really?
Dude,
Like they were pretty close. Like
I guess like that. It was kind of like when you like my stupid ass in 7th grade. I tried to get a walkout in my class.
Nice.
And everybody like, yeah, we're gonna do it. And then I just got up and left, and no one else.
yeah, you're the only one.
Yeah. So they had like
Dude.
he had like 20 people involved in the shooting, and like he was like 3 of them showed up. So it's like, well, fuck. I was like, and I think he got like shot or something, and he was like running. I don't know. I used to know the story,
Yeah.
but imagine
Dude,
that. I would have just went home and be like, fuck this shit. He was
Dude,
mad
I guess-
because you know what the real story was, the real conspiracy. Because he
Uh.
was John Wilkes Booth was an actor. He had a
Yeah.
play of the Boogie Nights that night, and they put it off, and they did whatever ye old dandy for Abraham. He was pissed.
I think
Oh, yeah.
I think that the Civil War was started by Big Submarine. They wanted to try out them new submarines.
They did have him right
Yeah,
about that time.
Yeah, but it was really
horrible.
weird. Yeah, it was something just crazy. They just open up a thing and some guy's shooting into the water with a musket.
It was probably steam ran, so just smoke billowing out of the water.
Might have been run by pedals. I'm not sure.
No, you're right. It's like they can't see us, not one bit.
Nobody.
Fuck getting in a submarine nowadays.
No, I know.
Imagine back then. Fuck.
Didn't
That's
they say though, like a lot of the Civil War though, like they went and destroyed like all these crazy buildings, like all throughout the South, like that had probably been
Really?
there for forever. It was a little thing called Tataria, perhaps. And then the buildings they didn't destroy in the North was where they put all the World's Fairs before, and they said, "Oh, we built these World's Fairs places in like a year." And you have like people looking at that now, like real construction people, and they're like, "No way they built this in a year, dude. No way." They were building these crazy like palaces and
Really?
railroads and all this shit, and they just were trying to say that it was done in a year. They're like, "We couldn't even do that in a year today."
Well, now it's pre-Mexican, so there's no way.
Bro, I believe it if they were able to, because we can't go to the moon today, but we were able to go to the moon years ago. So I believe it.
They used to. Yeah, I don't know about that moon shit. I think they
Oh,
got spooked.
Let's go back
I think
real
they got
quick to the
spooked. Why'd you?
fucking cocksucking kids, man. Fuck kids, dude, in like 7th grade and shit. Because like you planned to walk out, you fucking walked out, and I'm sure people are like, look at that idiot go.
Oh,
I planned
yeah.
I planned a fucking food fight, man. You know, I'm like, I went up to all like the different groups of tables and everything. I'm like, all right, man, we're gonna have a food fight tomorrow. You know, get ready. And then tomorrow comes, and I'm like, all right, it's today. I'll start it off and let's go. I jump up, I yell, fucking food fight. I huck my fucking pizza. It lands on an empty table, and I'm just standing there like a fucking prick, my dick in my hand, and I'm just like, oh no. And they're like, come on, Mr. Barron, let's go. And I'm like, I'm fucked.
That's what they did to me.
I couldn't go to Lakeside that year.
Fucking jamoke.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
seriously.
And
No.
I think the problem was you threw it at an empty table. If you want to
You're
start
right.
something like that, you got to go put it in somebody's face.
I threw a
Yeah,
tater tot.
Cassandra's face.
I threw a tater tot at one of those security guards in 7th grade too. I was a piece
nice.
of shit.
Hey, Paulie B, where'd you go? DPS or what?
Arvada, So what? Jefferson County, and then
Oh yeah, Jeff.
Arapahoe County.
You know, Paul, I couldn't go to Estes Park in my 5th grade because I was kept in on recess one time for being naughty. And we had a little box we put all of our assignments in, and the teacher would put them in a box for everybody too to go pick up your shit, and then she'd write stuff. And there was the Jehovah's Witness boy, David Cope. She wrote on his paper, said, "Good job, David." And then underneath it, I wrote, "Just kidding, you're a dick." And so they wouldn't let me go to Estes Park.
Was that for outdoor lab?
Did you try to get the handwriting down or anything?
No, I'm sure it was pretty clearly mine.
Crayon.
I should have gotten an award. I could spell dick when I was 10 years old.
That's pretty
That's
good.
hysterical.
That's really good.
Jehovah's
man.
Witness?
He hasn't had really any good stories. Me and him got in a fight though, actually.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Cliff.
David Cope? Cliff.
Oh, really?
It wasn't even really a fight. It was just him yelling about everything.
Being an angry boy.
He's just like, when I was a kid, the gas was 60 cents. Fuck you. And I'm like, yeah, shit changes. I'm sorry. And he's like, same as fucking, I can't get my High Life? We were having trouble getting High Life for a long time. And he just doesn't get that no one's driving trucks. He just doesn't believe it. You know what I mean? And there's all that shit fucking backed up at the ports, and
Oh, yeah, dude.
it's just a fact. I mean, eventually it'll get better.
He drove all the way to the port of Los Angeles.
He got
Where the fuck's my high life?
a 30 pack and he drank it on the way back. I can't remember he got so mad at me about something. I don't remember. Oh, it was about health care. It was about Obamacare, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know you guys had Obamacare." He goes, "We don't." And I was like, "He's like, my fucking deductible went up because of Obamacare." And I was like, "Oh, you guys have Obamacare?" No. And I said, "Well, that's private insurance. Same as fuck Obama." He just fucking turned bright red. Yeah.
He was kind of on it with me on
He's dying. that's
Sunday.
why.
No, he wasn't mad at all. I don't know. Hey, do we need music? I don't care if we have music or not. It's there.
Fucking Cliff Notes. Same as. Fucking Cliff Notes. Fucking Cliff Notes. Same as. Fucking Cliff Notes.
And it wasn't well, number one, everybody knows that I was on the show last week in Iceland because I fucked up and I got stuck there and I had to buy another ticket to get home. And so he was like, same as you call him, then we'll give it to you back. Same as, soon as I get home, I'm calling you. I'm gonna give you Tom Martino's fucking telephone number. Fucking, you call that Tom Martino, you ain't got nothing to lose. And then he wanted, so Tom Martino's gonna give me $1,000 apparently.
Oh god! Could you
then-
imagine even doing that?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then he just started asking me questions about everything. It was like, same in Scotland, like, what football team they root for out there? Well, the Calgary Stampeders. Oh, it's like, same as, how do they go to the bathroom? They just have a little wicker basket and they leave it in the hallway for the shit man in the morning. It was just shit like that all day.
That's funny.
Madness.
He's real concerned with you losing money. He's been harassing me about that all week.
He's that worried he didn't give me $2,000.
That's what I told him. I said, why don't you just give him fucking money?
Same as
Same as fuck
That
you.
is kind of
that's
crazy.
for
You
Sherry's
missed it.
fucking dog.
You missed it, and they made you completely buy new ones. Do you have credit on the old ones?
Oh, I've got nothing. No, everybody was like, "Go fuck yourself."
Seriously?
Yeah.
What'd you
That's
do while you
interesting.
were
I mean, it wasn't like you were screwing around. You were waiting for a fucking bullshit COVID test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, I should have gotten there 9 hours early instead of 4.
That's brutal. I can't stand in a line.
Yeah,
that
and they
long.
told me to get there 3 hours early. I got there 4 hours early. and I
Oh,
still
dude,
missed it.
yeah.
How many
You
times
guys
But
That's
all
but the
San
COVID
Martino,
test
bro.
had nothing to do with the airline either. It was just nobody works at the COVID place because everybody's screaming at them. I'm gonna miss my plane to Toledo.
Yeah.
I'm going home to Toledo. I got bunch of different couches I'm going to sell tomorrow. You motherfucking British piece of shit. So everybody quit.
Yeah.
And
dealing with
nobody
Americans has got to be awful.
Nobody worked in that entire airport because it was horrible. So
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
you
know.
got trapped.
I got
You were
trapped.
praying on a fucking flight from Spain to come in so you could rest in a bed.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it turned out that the email I sent their website was the thing that saved me. I kept on calling the airport. I went up to every security camera. I was like,
Yeah, dancing around like a fucking idiot.
yeah. But I sent an email to some, or it was just like, send your inquiries to the Iceland or to the Reykjavik airport. And then 2 hours later, there's just some guy. And it was pretty funny too, because they come in. The guy finally comes and get me, and he takes me up to passport control, and they say, "You wait here. There's be a man soon." And then so I stood there, and the guys just looked. They looks like they went to his house and woke him up. And it's just, and he's just sitting there, and he's like, "What's happened?" And I'm like, "Well, I got here, and you told me I had to fill out a bunch of forms to go to the other side of this." So I could sleep in a hotel tonight. So I went and filled out all the forms, and when I came back, nobody was here. And then he got kind of it was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I don't know, I got to go home and fuck my sheep. But then I was like, is there? I knew there was a hotel close by, but I didn't know how close. I was like, so where's the hotel? And he was like, come with me. And he just and he walks me out of the airport, and he walks us over to the hotel in the parking lot. And he's like, and I didn't know what he was saying, but I wouldn't have gotten. This is, it was worth the money we spent, because they don't even stamp your passport in Britain anymore.
Oh no!
So now I got a stamp from Iceland and not from Britain. In England, I was it pissed me off. I had to do all this stuff to set up to get into the country, set up all these COVID tests and set up this tracker so they know where I am and stuff like that. And you land in England, and you go to passport control, and it's just a robot. You wave your fucking passport in front of it, and they just let you through. Nobody even checks anything or talks to you.
Wow.
After I spent hundreds of dollars doing all this shit to get in.
Imagine if you got locked in a terminal in America. You would have definitely got shot.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
at the very least a
Yeah.
beating.
Yeah.
Because they would have thought you were planning a bomb somewhere.
Flights would have been diverted.
Oh, yeah.
Whole nine.
Yeah. Well,
Even though TSA has never stopped anybody in the history of TSA.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
That's
The
been my
fucking
whole
one-
argument, yeah.
One
Well-
of the biggest things that we know about post 9/11 is some dude tried to light his shoe on fire on the fucking tarmac. He got past the fucking everything.
yeah, he burnt
TSA is a fucking
he
joke.
burnt his nuts off or
Well, and
something.
there was another
I-
couple brothers that had chemicals, and they were trying to, each had a different chemical, and they tried to mix it in the bathroom.
Nice.
But they just had it in a small shampoo bottle or whatever, so it didn't matter.
Dude, fuck. Yeah, go for it.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
fuck TSA, I'm
well,
with you.
I
Fuck
remember
'em.
it was 2003, and I was at the airport, and I had an epiphany, and I wrote a letter. It just said Afghanistan, Osama bin Laden. It's like, why don't even bother with blowing up airplanes? Strap yourself with explosives and blow up the security line. There's hundreds of people,
Yeah.
Seriously.
and then you're gonna have to go through a security line to get to the security line.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's so dumb.
Oh, dude.
Although when I went to Houston, they were in such a hurry. They didn't even make you take your shoes off or nothing.
No shit.
They was like, get the fuck out of here. We're tired of it too.
I've flown 5-6 times without a fucking ID and shit, and usually they put me through the fucking ringer. And I flew without an ID. This last time I went down to New Mexico at the beginning of the year and everything, and man, flying with an ID gave me so much confidence, shit, because they're all you gotta take off your hat. I'm like, I'm not taking off my hat. They didn't make me take off my hat in Denver. I'm not taking off my hat here. They're like, no, if you need you have to take off your hat. I'm like, go show me in the rule book, where does it say that I have to take off my hat? I think it says something like hats that are religious are exempted. This is a religious hat I'm wearing. I'm not taking it off. I'll fucking do one of these for you. Yeah, beautiful. There you go. I'm not a fucking magician. I ain't got a rabbit behind my back or
The
nothing.
second you took your
Underneath
hat
my
off,
hat.
they were like, ugh, put it back on. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
exactly, man.
What
But
was
it's
this,
just like, don't
Beetlejuice?
suck my
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Dick. suck my fucking dick. I'm not taking off my fucking hat.
They've made me take off my hat, and I was real embarrassed. I had hat hair.
Dude, next time just be like, yeah, it's a religious exemption I got right here.
Yeah, this
They
Broncos is my religion.
And what are they? They're looking for. This guy's trying to smuggle a turtle into Mexico.
Fucking lice.
Frankly, I'm 100% surprised you've never been arrested in an airport.
Dude, I've been fucking close.
I
have
bet.
been close a few times. Dude, me and airports, we have a very interesting relationship.
Yeah, because they want you to follow
It's
any
like
rule
normal
at all,
cow-
and you're just like,
Yeah,
nope, I'm not
cattle
doing it.
shit. Bro, I've had to take gigantic fucking duffel bags. 50, 60, 80 pounds full of Be Fresh merch. I couldn't even check that shit. It was supposed to be checked. I couldn't check it. I had to excuse myself through everybody because you know how they have like the lines and everything. You got to walk past the lines. You got to walk right up to that fucking metal detector dude and be like, I got a flight I got to catch in 12 fucking minutes. I can't check these bags. You just got to put these things through. I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. And they let you go, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. Oh, and then one time, I was flying back from Pittsburgh also this year, and
They're
dude,
known
Jesus.
for steel.
No, I was flying to Pittsburgh from Florida, and I was fucking, dude, I was trash because I was gonna go see my ex-girlfriend, the Russian and everything, the one last week that said, "You guys shouldn't be using all those swear words and talking over everybody," you know. But anyway, yeah, dude, I was fucking hammered, bro, and I had like 18, like 3 of these 6-pack like shooters of Tito's. I had 18 of them. And, you know, they see me, and obviously I show up to the airport like 12 minutes before my flight's supposed to take off, you know, whatever. That's fucking what I do. I'm not going to sit around in an airport and waste money. And they're like, all right, well, we have to put red tape around this bag, and you have to check this bag underneath the plane. But your carry-on, you're good to go. And I'm like, all right, sweet. Yeah, let's do that. So I get past there. I go right to the bathroom. I grab 6 of those fucking bottles of fucking hooch, and I throw them in my fucking personal bag. And I'm like, oh, yeah. You know, because there was some dude standing outside the bathroom waiting for me to escort me to the fucking airplane to make sure I don't know what the hell he was doing. I was hammered.
I'm going to give you a
And,
smooch.
yeah. And I'm like, yeah, here's my shit. And then I'm just in the airplane, just, you know, fucking A. And then the fucking flight ladies, because every single fucking flight I take after the age of 21, I always bring on my own hooch. Man, they don't really care for that, you know, because they can't regulate you. One time, you know, I brought on my own hooch, and you know, I was out, and I bought some hooch from them, and I was out, and so I go to buy some more. She's like, sir, I think you reached your limit. I don't think that you need any more. I'm like, I'm not flying this airplane. When I get into town, I'm taking a cab. Like, and so I fucking convinced her to give me one more. But since then, it's just like, suck my dick. I'm not going to be at the mercy of a flight attendant to be like, oh, you can't have any more fucking hooch. It's like, blow me, bitch. I can have as much hooch as I
You should
want.
take her advice.
You should have been
Or you
like,
should
okay, sky waitress.
You should have paid for fucking first class, you cheapskate. You would have got all the hooch you wanted. No
Oh,
questions
man.
asked.
I am a cheapskate, you know?
They would. They start serving you drinks before you take off. They take your food order. They bringing it out on plates.
Oh, really? And the
Yeah.
forks and knives and shit?
Yeah, forks and knives.
Dude,
Fuck
that's tight, man.
I like sitting back with real people, regular folk.
Nah, those are overrated pieces of shit.
There's this fella on from London to Reykjavik. Who,
Yeah.
He just showed up at it like there was a few open seats, and he came back and he like sat like next to these people on the aisle next to me, and he's just like, and he has like a root beer and a bottle of water, and he's just going.
So he's just sipping it and
How
staring.
long a flight is that?
2 hours, but he did
The whole
that
time.
he did that for 2 hours, just one after another.
Was that to avoid the mask or?
I don't know what
Oh,
the fuck
maybe.
it was. It could have been, but the people next to him were like, and they were, and I don't speak Icelandic, which is some sort
Yeah.
of horrible version of Norwegian, I believe.
Yeah.
And they call the lady over, and they're like, And I could understand it, even though it was an Icelandic. They're like, "Get me the fuck away from this guy! This fucking guy is weird as shit. Something wrong with this fucking guy." And so they found them new seats, and then he just continued to sit there.
Just
So
sitting
weird.
there sipping.
That's fucking awesome.
Dude, that's the thing about airlines too, man, that people don't understand is like never once do they come around unless if you're sitting in somebody's seat, they don't ask to check what seat you're in, bro.
Yeah.
You fucking get in, you settle in somewhere, you know.
Yeah,
you
but
fucking use the bathroom. You wait till I always board the plane when it's fucking practically they're calling you over the fucking Mr. Barron, Paul Barron, please report to gate
what a
C18,
surprise.
whatever.
That's when
It's
I always
not-
get on. I get on once everybody's on, right
Oh,
before
yeah.
they close the door.
Normally I
Fucking
do that,
100%.
except for this time. I was like, "Can I please be first?
Because I don't.
I'm a
I
I,
want to lay down."
I hate sitting there and waiting for everybody to board the plane.
Well,
so
that's
I sit there and nurse that beer at the fucking little airport bar.
That's the best part of
Until
first class is everybody has to walk
Everybody's
past you.
gone.
They're all walking past you, and you're like, "Yeah, you fucking suck. Get in the back." I looked at everyone in the eyes.
That chick
Like,
is
yeah, Daddy's
definitely
sitting
an
here.
elitist.
I was wearing the worst fucking. I used to wear nice clothes at the airport. Now I just wear hobo stuff,
Yoga pants.
and they're just looking at me like, "Ugh, you piece of shit. You don't belong here. Fuck
Patrick's
you."
the yoga pants guy.
Yeah, I was. It was bad. But I was like,
You
yeah,
don't wear disposable clothing to the airport?
disposable.
Yeah, like you got like two outfits on, like a shitty shirt and then your nice shirt underneath. And then because dude, as soon as I have to take off my fucking shoes and I'm fucking pissed off about it, I got 2 layers of socks. I go through and the fucking first layer of socks, I peel off the second layer, put on my fucking shoes and everything. I'm like, where can I dispose of this filth?
Dude, I've seen your feet. The ones that are touching your feet are the filth.
Yeah.
The outdoor ones on the airport ground they're good to go.
Those are all sanitized.
Those are clean as a whistle.
Shit.
No, but when I get to the hotel, I always take my clothes off and put it right in that little dry cleaning bag they got.
Oh,
Oh
you're
wow,
so fucking
dude, you're
fancy.
rich.
I don't have them dry clean it. I put it in my suitcase and I wash it when I'm home. I don't get dry cleaning.
Fucking fancy man.
Yeah, we like this rich son of a bitch. I didn't know they do.
That's
your
what Nick
clothes at
thinks. I'm so
hotels.
rich. I'm not rich. I just like nice shit. I'm horribly broke all the time. But
No, I have-
that
I
is
have
one
my
thing I
certain
will
ways
never
of
do
doing
is dry
things.
clean. I think it's insane. I see the people. We have a dry cleaner that rents out from us, and I see people all day long fucking bringing their dumb clothes there. I'm like, how long does it fucking take to throw that shit in your wash?
Mitch Hedberg's got that joke. He's like, I got a shirt that says dry clean only, so it's fucking dirty.
Yeah. He died too soon. I was talking about him the other night, and him and like Stephen Wright trying to do an hour. You'd have to have like 300 fucking jokes
right
because they were all one-liners, 30 seconds. You know what I mean?
I saw him flying to Boston like when I was like in like eighth,
Stephen
ninth
Wright or-
grade. Yeah, Stephen Wright. And dude, he was the weirdest fucking guy because he just had on a Boston hat. His hair was just popped out underneath. Just
Horrible
walking
hair.
around all wide-eyed.
Oh, because
I'm
he's
like-
fucking coked out of his mind.
It's
Yeah,
possible.
dude. I was like, dude, this guy's a fucking terrorist, bro. Like, what the fuck is this dude's deal? Then we walked past him when we got on the plane. I'm like, oh, that's the dude from the couch. That's fucking Stephen Wright. All right, I
It's
got it now.
hilarious.
He's got some pretty good little short films.
Speaking
Kinda-
of one-liners,
He does.
you guys ever get into that William Montgomery on Kill Tony?
Yeah, I like him.
Dude's pretty funny.
He's a fucking mess. I like him.
He's cleaned up now. He's been sober for like 6 months.
Wow, that sucks. I'll never listen to him again.
He's better, dude.
I
He's
want
really
my
good.
comedians to die of heroin overdoses.
Your
I like
screen's
him. He's
your
so weird.
camera's upside down, Paulie.
He knows.
No,
I
that
miss?
sucks.
Who's
I
so
thought it would
weird?
just automatically fucking
This
do it.
guy on Kill Tony's name's William Montgomery. He's fucking weird as shit.
Jim Gaffigan?
Yeah, the best comic in the world.
Tony
This is my
Montgomery?
Jim Gaffigan impression. You ever hear of these Hot Pockets? Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket. Here's $1 billion.
Right?
Oh, and then his fucking little stupid fucking dumbass shit where he's like, "Oh my god," where he starts like talking to himself inside of his head. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, he's
I
like,
want to.
So,
have you ever had a hamburger? Yeah, I've had
So
a
obviously,
hamburger.
I like
like
it.
it's
Gaffigan is hilarious.
I like
right?
him.
Pretty good.
But what about what
He's,
about
pretty
comedic
good.
actors? Who's the best? Now, just
Um,
bear with me. I'm gonna
Adam
throw this name out there.
No, you guys
Alec
got
Baldwin.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, the guy's just out there cracking jokes.
He's the best Baldwin
Fuck
out
yeah.
there.
It's cracking
He's the
skulls
cream of
too.
the crop of the Baldwin
No,
boys.
Billy Baldwin, Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah, you're just naming their names. They're not worth
Yeah.
shit.
Billy Baldwin
The
was
same
amazing.
thing, Pat.
No, that's an interesting family they got there.
Wasn't Stephen Baldwin the one who was in Biodome with Pauly Shore?
Yeah.
I don't
Is it
know.
Steven? I don't know.
But I think Billy Baldwin saw Sharon Stone's tits and what's it called?
Sliver.
Nice.
Sliver.
Well, I used to
That was
want
a
to
great
touch
movie.
those. What was her name again? You just
Sharon
said.
Stone.
Oh, I wanted to touch them pussy back in the day. That Sharon
He's
Stone
not even
pussy.
lying. He'd have it paused on Basic Instinct.
Just
And he'd just be rubbing his dick on the TV screen on her. I love you. I don't care if Michael Douglas did get throat cancer from there.
Getting
That's the one
shocks and shit.
vaccine. I know you guys don't like vaccines. That's the one I wish we had when we were kids.
What are you
The
talking?
HPV.
I love vaccines.
HPV
They're my
vaccine.
favorite.
That's the one I wish I had.
Why?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
riddled with genital warts. It's
You have
awful.
HPV?
I don't know. Actually, I've never been told I have.
I never tried to find out either.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss, baby. But
I
it's
mean,
no
it's
defense of
there
the
is a
law.
little bit of dominance there, knowing you could kill a woman with your dick.
Well, that's what I.
That's very true.
Well, that's why. I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, it's so gross to fuck a girl on your period," but you feel so powerful.
Now you know how Lexington Steel feels every time.
Oh,
Who? I missed it.
Lexington Steel.
Oh, big boy.
That's how he feels
Could you
every
imagine
time.
being that girl showing up to that porn shoot and they're like, "What? You want me to? You want me to put that in me? That's awful.
It's a fucking tree.
It's awful."
I'm taking it that Lexington Steel isn't a razor blade.
No. There's that one horrible meme that everybody always shows. He's like sitting on the side of the bed and his dick's just in the other room. Just giant African American fellow with a huge cock.
I haven't seen
I don't
that.
know
He
that
died
that's-
though, right?
I don't know that
Yeah.
that's Lexington Steel.
Oh no.
I think that's a different guy.
No.
That was
Either
actually.
way, I'm jealous.
That was an elephant.
Either way, they're hung.
No, that dude in that picture you're talking about, Patrick. It's so big when it's flaccid. It gets smaller when it's hard.
Really?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Don't lie.
Yeah, you
He
do.
knows.
He knows.
Nope, I don't watch that stuff, dude.
No
You
porno
don't watch
for you.
porno?
Nope, haven't watched it for probably going on 2 years. January.
You go to meetings.
Nope.
Yeah, he does. Yes, he does.
I do
My
not.
name is Matt, and I'm addicted to Lexington Steel.
We know if there's anything I need to go to meetings for, I ain't gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my daughter's not doing good in school. I ain't showing up.
Yep. Nope, won't do any good anyways.
Well, fucking A. So, Christopher, I hear you just get back from Iceland.
From Iceland.
Yeah. Where else did you go on that trip?
I went to a little country called Jamaica. A little country called Kokomo.
Really?
Nice.
No, I didn't go any of those places. I went to England and Scotland
Nice. You ever been to Scotland before?
several times. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go there. I got folk out there, or not folk, but I got people that I like to be around that I go see.
Did
every
you
once
you ever go play that old golf course out there?
I've never played
No.
one, but I got a. You talking about St. Andrews?
Yes, sir.
I've been to St. Andrews, but not to play golf. But the funny thing is, there's no private property in Scotland, so you can go wherever you want. In order to get to the beach, you have to cross the 18th hole at St. Andrews, where that bridge is, that famous bridge. So we're crossing it, and these two English guys, and me and with my Scottish buddy, and these English guys are like, excuse me, we're in the middle of a competition here. My Scottish friends go, fuck yourself, you cunt, this is my country.
That's awesome.
And then we went to the beach, and
That's
we made
amazing.
sweet, tender Scottish love.
So there's no private property in Scotland.
No.
It's still owned by the nobles.
Well, no. Everything is like, I mean, if there is an open, there's no private golf courses. There's no
Private open spaces.
yeah, like, when you're here, you can go anywhere you fucking want when you're there. It's not like here, you drive by like huge swaths of wilderness and there's a big fence.
Right.
Like, you can't go into my big swath of wilderness.
Right.
You can set up a tent anywhere you want on the 18th hole at St. Andrews if you want.
So you could travel like a deer.
You are a deer.
Very nice to know.
Pretty sure the Scots are all deer.
Is it true that the Scots are a big proponent of global warming so they could watch the English drowned as the waters rise?
I think they would die as well. I think they would definitely die.
They're a foot higher.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't go above a foot. That's gonna be oh boy.
Yeah, 8 inches in, look at all these fucks drowned, and they're like,
If you're in Scotland,
Whoa,
you hate
this
the
ain't
English,
stopping.
but if you're in St. Andrews, you're a fucking boot-licking royalist.
You go to that thing in Scotland. It's like a what do they call it? A lock when the boats they like fill up with water, but this one's like it looks like a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, tight.
No,
Never heard of that.
so
I've
you
been
get-
to a
come
lock.
on your river, and then you're
Yeah,
on this
of
thing, and it
course.
goes down. No, you ain't never seen that.
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I
I
watched some
thought
dumb
you were just
program on.
describing a fucking water wheel.
Kinda. You ever go to Loch Ness?
Didn't go to Loch Ness. I've been to Loch Lomond.
What's that? It's just this old guy in front of projects just wading in the pool. There's Loch Lomond again.
That's where the Bonnie Braes of Loch Lomond are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a loch. It's about 40 minutes out of Glasgow. But loch is, you know what loch means, don't you?
Yep, Drew Loch.
Nope.
Drew.
Yeah.
It means lake.
That's hilarious.
Well, what's the Panama Canal? What do they call that thing? Is it a lock? When they fill up with water and then it leaves the water so you can go to the next waterway?
That might be called a loch, but like an LOCK and not an LOCH.
That's hilarious.
Did you know there's a stream? It was almost the first internet stream ever. It was in like 1996 just to watch for Loch Ness.
Yeah.
Oh, no
And
shit.
then every once in a while they'll see like just a ripple in the water, like, see, we told you.
What about Bigfoot? Is there a Bigfoot stream somewhere?
There should be.
Dude, I'm sure,
Sasquatch?
I'm sure it wasn't too fucking far after. Like,
This-
look at these fucking Loch Ness fucks. They got a fucking stream on the internet.
I
Well,
know,
this
we
is-
gotta get somebody in a monkey suit. Hurry up.
I'm pretty sure that every male in Scotland is just Donald Duck because everything that you see is just.
That's what
Did
that
you s-
fucking.
He set that joke up just to pull off his Donald Duck impersonation.
Don't do that. You'll get
Yeah, no.
you get
Oh.
sick.
Goddamn, I got a good story about Scotland, though. It was the last night I was in Glasgow, and we're just drunk as shit, and we go to this bar, and Steven's like, I don't want to go to that fucking bar. Those people are scum. But that's what he said about everybody. We're just like, yeah, whatever, Steve. We're going to this bar. And we're sitting down, and we're just having some drinks, and this guy has his dog. They just let dogs in places there. It's horrible. And then dogs.
Sweet.
Horrible.
Yeah. So this
That's
dog,
awesome.
this dog just jumps in our booth, and I'm like, goddamn dog. And then the guy, this old man, comes over, and he was like, this is my goddamn dog. His name is Dog. And then I'm like, oh, that's great. And then he starts, the dog's ass is towards the outside of the, like it's pointing towards the man, you know, like the outside of stuff. And he just
Yeah.
puts his hand around its asshole and starts going like this. And he's like trying to talk to us.
Fuck.
And the bartender comes over. He's like, yeah. And he threw his ass out. But it was, Yeah, no, but it was I
So
guess
he's
Steven,
a dog
Steven,
fucker.
Yeah, Steven was right that we should not have gone to that bar.
That's what one of Marc Maron's like most famous jokes is he was rubbing some cat's asshole because it was horny.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marc Maron should be destroyed.
He was like rubbing he was fucking some girl and he was sleeping on the couch and she
I'm
he
not
was-
a huge Marc Maron fan.
He's whatever. I kind of liked him back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But,
he was pretty
he
good.
was just talking about rubbing a sock on his cat's asshole for an hour just to calm it down.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh boy.
I hope he threw the sock away.
Nope.
Right.
More.
He
He
put
gave
it
it to
on.
Paul to wear in the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have a fucking joke about
Smell it?
oh yeah, man, I hate how like all these other fucking like people's dogs always running up to me. You want dogs to quit running up to you and like in your neighborhood and stuff when people are walking them. Just be like, oh, hi pup, hey man, oh yeah, this is a real fucking sexy dog. Oh my god, you're fucking sexy.
Yeah.
Oh hey, do you guys if you guys need a dog walker, I'm totally interested. Where do you guys live? I could come over and just walk the dog anytime.
You gotta do it in sweatpants and with an erection, though. Or else
Dude,
it doesn't really work.
I haven't owned a pair of sweatpants since like the 6th grade.
Me neither. I guess they're popular again. So if I want to be cool, I need to get some sweatpants is what I'm learning.
Oh yeah, Christopher, you own sweatpants?
I recently bought one pair of sweatpants. They're very warm for the winter.
I don't like that. That's the problem. They're too warm for me.
But I can't. It's not like you can sleep in them or anything like that.
No.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the dogs in Scotland for 1 minute.
Yeah, go on now.
Do you
Oh,
know,
yeah, please
But do
do.
you know why all the pubs in Scotland let dogs in there? Apparently, this was a thing. Like for hundreds of years, like men in Scotland would just be like, "I'm gonna go walk the dog, honey," and just go to the bar all day with their dog, so they
Oh.
could drink
That's
all day. So
That's
it was
smart.
part of business. It's like, yeah, go ahead and bring your dog in here, get drunk. It was your excuse to leave your house.
That's a huge thing down here in Texas. By the way,
Sweatpants.
everybody brings their
All
fucking dogs
the
to the bars.
dogs wear sweatpants in Houston.
All the yuppies from the neighborhood try to bring their horrible little, I don't even consider them dogs.
Right.
It's awful.
But yeah,
They
it-
try to bring them in. They're disgusting creatures.
It was a little bit too. So, like in Houston, they all bring the dogs in there, and people are doing that. But I also, I don't like dogs. It's very difficult for me. I like Steven and Grace's dog because he's this horrible little French bulldog that he literally sounds like the Predator, just like he doesn't breathe at all. You know.
I know what you're talking
And
about.
he was an amusing dog, but all these other people had dogs.
You know where I think they got the inspiration from the Predator?
That's it.
Fucking from the NFL. They're always like,
Yeah.
they're always tapping on their forearm.
They got
The
their-
quarterback.
That's what the Predator is doing. Is
God
like
damn.
he's calling him up. It's like, all right, we're doing a bootleg.
Seriously.
Just John away calling his own place.
You got a dog, Diaz?
Because back in the day, it used to be full of Velcro, and it was a humongous fucking. It looked out in there, and then paste it back down.
Yeah, and you think we didn't land on the moon.
Because he knew a lot of plays.
Well, yeah, Tim Tebow had one, but he just lifted it up, and it was a bunch of crucifixes. It was like, all right, guys.
I figured it.
Oh, yeah, this
Christ!
is some Bible verse.
Christ!
figured
Bunch
it
of
was
Bible
just,
verses in there.
naked dudes under there.
Just 4:16 or whatever the one. That
Yeah,
wrestler
John
did.
4:16.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Set hike.
that hike, and then
And everybody's like, "What the fuck is he doing?" I have no idea.
And they
Let's
just-
gain no yards for 98 minutes and then
Yeah.
win in the final 2.
Dude, it was so awful. Dude, it was so horrible to watch, dude. Because
Dude.
they always had a chance, but it was like fucking, like you're right, dude. 58 minutes of agony.
I didn't watch it. I only tuned in like
dude.
the last 4.
They're
Yeah.
so
Was that
fucking
McDaniel's
horrible.
days?
Yeah.
no, that was the year after. It was with John Fox's first year.
Yeah.
McDaniel's never started him.
Wasn't
they
John
did-
Fox in
Oh,
Back
because
to
they
the
got
Future?
they got rid of Orton, right?
Yeah, Orton.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
but
Little Orton
I
Andy,
that was it was actually
little Orton Andy.
which is horrible. I enjoyed watching. Well, I liked watching those Broncos games with Tebow, more than I like
Yeah.
watching the Broncos now, but because I was rooting against the Broncos, but they were still breaking my heart every single game because they kept on fucking winning, and I was so pissed off. But then they were like, they were like really great games, like where I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was like they lost 6-3 to Kansas City or something.
They beat the Jets 6. Yeah.
Yeah,
9-6.
That's
Yeah.
Well, I didn't like
honestly-
it when they won. I really loved it when they lost.
I mean, I was never a huge sports fan, but honestly, our customers is the ones that made me anti-sports for real. I don't
Oh, yeah.
care. I just don't care that your life is ruined because of some people you never met, and they want to tell me about it. You know what I mean? It's so aggravating. And that's all they want to talk about. Whoa, you see what happened? Second quarter, 9th play. Whoa. It's like, shut the fuck up.
What about
Order your
that
dumb onion rings and
that
give me some money.
fell on, what night was it that he was screaming at some high school football
Oh, that was
players?
amazing. It was Sunday night. He called about at least a half dozen people. That's six people. He's
Yeah.
like, Did you see they got that fat fucking kid on there? I think we need to get this coach fired. And he was screaming at people over some fucking high school. It was insane. But then he saw how disgusted I was, and he apologized later, so that's fine.
Nice. But then I'm sure while he's telling you his apology, he wants you to ask him what was bothering him so bad so that he could go ahead and like vent.
No, he kept saying, man, I'm sorry I was on the phone. And you know what I said? Nothing. Crickets. I wanted to make him feel bad. I just played crickets. I was like, I hope
Well,
you hurt.
he came in and he thought that we're all gonna be real fucking impressed by his. I'm a fucking
Status.
Chris
yeah.
and I, we have a talent of crushing people that have made their status.
The big egos, like
I mean,
yeah,
like
I'm hot
senators
shit.
and shit, and we just
Yeah,
make them
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like trash. They're like, holy shit, I gotta reimagine my entire life. I'm a fucking pellet judge for the federal.
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
s-
Pellet?
Yeah, a pellet.
A pellet.
And then we're like, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You are a piece of shit in my house. This is my house.
Well, that's what
Dude,
I
I'm
did.
Funny.
Yeah.
I did that to somebody on Saturday night. They wanted to watch Notre Dame or something like that. And they said, where's the Notre Dame? So I was like, I don't know what that is, but if you know the number of the channel, I'll put it on for you. And he just looked at me stunned. Because I've never
Well, his
heard of
eyes
Notre
weren't
Dame.
aligned either, if you
No.
remember. So I don't know where he was looking.
Yeah.
We did that to Brian Greasy. We made him our slave.
Nice. No shit.
Oh, yeah, because we ruined his pizza for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And then we're like, so, take it. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry,
It's
sir.
like, I know. You probably
It's like-
should have made the playoffs at least once, Brian.
How have you guys not gotten offers for jobs? Because usually when you fucking
Because of our
treat the-
behavior.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Usually when somebody's hot shit and you treat them like they're nothing, they want your approval. It's the same with
Yeah.
women, you know? And how come I'm just surprised nobody's been like, yeah, that guy that fucking threw my silverware at me and walked off and then said out loud, this guy's a fucking moron. We need to hire him.
I've been pretty good maybe the last couple months. The last
Whoa.
2 years, I was really mean to people.
Getting more nostalgic.
No, I've been waiting more tables, and you kind of have to do that. So I'm like, hey, old ladies, I'd fuck you. And they're like, oh, yeah, I
I
like
know.
that.
Me and Pat don't understand why it's just, the Welshman at the bar every night.
We used to have just fucking droves of people that come to just see us, and we scared them all off.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them died, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true.
And you haven't decided
And we would
to
complain
replace
about it. We would complain. We're like, oh, why are all these people hanging out?
Want me to
Well, I didn't
talk to
wanna-
him? I don't care that your fucking daughter has cancer.
Well, there were some
Dude,
good
that's
looking,
very true, man.
some good
You
looking
guys,
gals too. I'll tell you that much.
Christopher used to do the rounds around the tables. Sit there 10 minutes talking with somebody.
I do more of it now. I just feel
Do ya?
guilty.
Well, that's good. From your past.
I was a little bit. I was all, when I got back from my very luxurious trip that I paid for 2 times.
Did you
I wasn't
Did you
in
ride?
Triple
Did you ride
airlines.
first class?
first class. I bought first, second, and third class tickets.
He's like 50
just
Cent
kept
at
on
a
going.
Ja
Empty
Rule
plane.
concert.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like, I bought all
exactly.
the tickets.
I bought,
He didn't buy all the tickets. He left the last like 8 rows. So these scumbags have to walk past him to get to the back.
And then, yeah. What the hell were we talking about?
How luxurious you are.
I'm very luxurious. I don't remember what I did before that.
Oh, you were going on a trip. When you got back, you felt very gracious.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I was. Well, Noemi came in on my first night back. It was Thursday night, and she's like, "It was like, why?" She was like, "Why are you being nice to everybody?" Because I think she's. Are like, are
She
you
saw it
feeling all right?
firsthand,
Yeah,
huh?
I know. Because I was like, I wasn't like in a totally broken, angry mood.
Yeah, I've been a lot nicer. I don't know what my problem is.
Well, and it wasn't. I think a lot of it was that I hadn't had to deal with anybody for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "You seem like you're in a really good mood. That's not like you when you're here."
She's like, I'm calling the divorce lawyer.
I know.
I don't
what
like
the hell
this.
are you so happy about?
Dude, let's call the child abuse lawyers, man, because obviously that is strictly fucking child abuse on the fact of you two, of you guys are forced to stay in that fucking restaurant and work, even though they're pulling the carpet from underneath your ass. You got no say in it.
We could leave if
And,
we want, but it's
oh,
like
yeah.
purgatory for us.
Yeah, but in the majority of the working man's fucking world, even like if you own a company with multiple people, you still are allowed some time away to go ahead and get away. Get away. Yeah, just get away. You'll come back. You'll feel nice and refreshed.
Yeah, we do
Not
it.
you guys.
My brother just went to Europe for 32 days.
I know. I felt bad the whole time I was there. I was like, "Oh fuck, it's Friday, Noemi. It's I don't feel good about this. It's gotta be. It can't be."
Yeah, all your texts weren't about your trip at all.
No.
It's like, did you do a lot of dishes on Friday?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, do you guys? Because you guys have like 8 employees now, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We're almost up to
Jesus.
9.
We almost had a new one last night.
Wait, you got a short
Nice
one?
cigar.
Yeah, you know where that's from, right?
Hopefully the wedding,
Papa Diaz. He hooked me up.
dude. That's dope, man. I'm still always gonna regret. I never went to either 3 of your guys' weddings.
No, that's perfectly fine.
Well, for you, Patrick, for sure.
No, because he would have walked into your wedding with one pair of socks on, and he'd be like, "Get this filth out of here."
Nah, dude. For up until my cousin left, man, I was really looking forward to Diaz's wedding. I really was.
Nah,
And then,
don't worry, we'll go
after-
down there.
Yeah,
We'll go down to
but
Houston, but we're not
I
staying
mean-
anywhere near each other.
I didn't go to Chris's wedding because I was young and fucking doing exciting things.
He got married way
And-
after me,
Oh, did he?
at least a couple.
Oh yeah,
years.
he did. Yeah, he did. He was over at Ricky's place. That's where his wedding was. I didn't go to your wedding, Patrick. A, because I wasn't invited, and B, because
talked to
even if
my-
I was, I wouldn't have thought that wedding was going to last because I knew that you were getting married, and like, never mind. We don't got to talk about your relationships.
Like every other marriage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, the statistical marriages, yeah.
The older ones work.
Do they? Well, yeah,
think
because
so.
the
Yeah.
fucking
If you haven't
dudes
been married
die
like
off.
6 times by your time you're 40, you'll be fine. I'll tell you what, Paul, I ain't coming to your fucking wedding. I'll tell you that much.
Well, good, bro, because I'm never getting married. Well, actually, that's not true.
Everybody
good old
says
Astro-
that.
Well, hang on. Good old, and I'm kind of stern with a few things, and like marrying a woman, like
That's gross.
if I ever get enough money, I'm gonna buy her the house next door. I'm gonna make sure there's like a bridge or a tunnel or something between our properties, which is like, you stay over there,
Well,
because
you
I
can,
like.
you
I
don't
really
need a bridge.
enjoy
You can
being
just walk
alone.
across the lawn. It's fine.
All right. Well, I don't have that much money I don't have bridge money. I don't have tunnel money. I got you stay in that room over there, away from me. Yeah,
tunnel money's not great.
Yeah, but if I ever reach the point where, like, like the only reason to get married would to be to make financial sense for tax reasons, I'm marrying goddamn good old Astomouth. He was the fellow that went ahead and I pissed off at the podcast when we used to do it at the
When you
tavern.
lit him on fire.
I did. I think I did light him on fire, and he got real upset at that. He didn't like being lit on fire.
I think
So
marrying
he's-
for financial reasons is a fine plan. Go on.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Well, the fucking Astomouth story, it's genius. I set this guy on fire. He's my best friend, and he leaves. And like 10 minutes later, Christopher points out, he's like, Is that Astomouth over there walking down the middle of University Boulevard with a baby pine tree over his shoulder? He walked away. He probably went in front of 740 South. He was so pissed off that I just set him on fire. He rips the pine tree out of the fucking container, throws it over his shoulder. He's like, I'm walking home to plant this in my yard.
And then you guys fucked.
Oh no, but yeah. Just the whole financial thing. Like,
That's
dude,
fine.
I'm never gonna say I'm not gonna get married, man. Good old, I get to that point.
Yeah.
Astomouth and I, we're gonna marry each other. Fucking government come over and be like, fuck yeah, we fucking
Nothing
suck
wrong with
each other's
marriage.
dicks.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I never thought I'd get married, and now I feel like I'm cautiously. Maybe I can. Maybe I can not kill myself.
I thought he was
Oh,
gonna
so
say. I
it's-
thought he was gonna say maybe we can move this stuff out of this room. This could be a good room for me.
Yeah,
The daughter can come over sometime.
Well, at some point, we're gonna have to like have separate spaces in the house and not talk to each other.
100%.
Of course, but yeah,
100%.
But right now we're kind of it's like I'm tolerating her murder shows on television and all that sort of
I
stuff.
watch a lot of
okay.
murder
She'll
shows.
watch Bill Maher with me, that sort of thing, and she,
New Curb Your Enthusiasm came out. You don't like it though as much as I
No,
do,
no,
right?
no. I do like it a lot. It used to make me nervous to watch it because it felt like how I am in public, and then
It is me. That's why it's my life is a mixture between Jim Norton and Larry David.
yeah.
Jim Norton's like a neurotic horseshit, and then me just getting in fights everywhere is Larry David.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I get very angry.
Yeah, it's an angry world. But I want to know about Diaz Infante. Now that you're nice and married, has she already?
Yeah,
has
that's
she
the
has
best
she
question.
ironed a denim patch over her vagina and told you that you don't exist anymore?
Well, no, you get a couple weeks, at least.
Everything's all good.
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You get at least
I got a
weeks in.
couple of years actually, and then it
Nah.
was like oh, yee. And then now, but now it's actually kind of nice again.
That's good.
Yeah.
No, I had a solid 16
Yeah, you had a
years.
big run.
I had
Yeah, you had a
16
big
years
ass
of
run,
solid
bro.
pussy. Yeah,
Well, I'm
that
not.
was fine.
I mean, I'm not even just talking. I gotta do. Well, slow down on the pussy part, buddy.
You just said there was a patch over her pussy.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about like we can drink coffee together in the morning without like going to Blades.
Oh, no. That was never my life.
No.
No, we fought about everything. That's the good part.
No, it's
I like fighting, actually.
Well, no, I don't mind.
It's my stupid Siciliano blood.
There's not a lot of there is some
I like
arguments,
a good argument.
but we both
Do
see.
you?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, but
Both.
I think we both know how to not like make it dangerous. No.
Turns out with therapy, she didn't like a good argument. I love a good argument. I guess I was in the wrong there. Yeah. Oh, boy.
That's funny.
No, that's good that you guys getting along. It's
No,
good.
no, it's yeah. I mean, it's not that we're just repressing.
Not that you ever weren't,
We're repressing.
except for when you got booted out.
Yeah,
Too bad I didn't have the 2-bedroom then.
I know. I could have been sleeping on this table.
I truthfully think if Patrick had that 2-bedroom then, Christopher wouldn't have got back with his wife.
I would have talked to her. You know what you should do,
You
right?
guys would have fucking too much gelled together and be like, fuck this.
Let's
just make movies.
bro.
Hey, did the apartment prices surprise you when you went to look?
Ah, they're brutal in Colorado. And I got better than... I found a good spot. Well, I tried to move back where Chris and I were living. What's that?
You're doing pretty well.
What do you mean? He's gone.
He's gone
But
forever.
in Denver, Like our old spot for a 1-bedroom is about $1,700.
Jesus.
It's insane.
That's freaking crazy.
And so I was like, fuck, I'm just going to be miserable. I'm going to stay in this basement. It's fine.
Was
So,
Steve?
I mean, fucking studio apartments are like $1,200 for like 500 square feet. I mean, it's insane. But I found this place where Nick is, and like I was talking about last week, they just got low self-esteem here. It's a pretty nice apartment.
yeah.
So I got a 2-bedroom for like $300-$400 less than a 1-bedroom anywhere else.
Yeah,
Which is
100%.
nuts.
Yeah, I'm sure you just gotta look.
I looked, man. It
Yeah.
was brutal. It was either like living here or the
You
last.
like punk Nick. Nick got a $500 rebate for signing you.
I was
up,
gonna,
and you like punked it and hated it.
I got him
Yeah,
some money.
yeah.
Well, and the funny thing is, I was like, "Hey, Nick, I got you guys a referral or whatever." He's like, "You didn't say my name, did you?" I ain't on that lease, motherfucker. I was like, "Well, fuck you, man. Why don't you tell me that?" I'm pretty sure they know you live here. You guys have lived here literally like 10 years.
Oh, they're still at that same one over
Oh
there?
yeah.
Dude,
I
why?
was talking with messaging Steven the other night, and he's all like, "Yeah, fuck Scotland. I don't like it here anymore, and I got to go, and they won't let us into Europe because of Brexit, and everything's all fucked up, and I'm pissed off at everybody in Glasgow. There's nothing worse than the Scottish people, like, according to him. And so I'm actually thinking about coming to the U.S. It was like, hey, you think you're coming to Denver? It's like, fuck that. Yeah, I ain't paying London prices with no transport.
There's a shitty light rail. You can get around about 4 or 5 places.
Yeah. And you just get a job by.
Oh, I'd
That
love it
light
if
rail
him
was
and
supposed
Grace
to be
came
pretty
here.
Good now.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
If Grace came back, you guys would be off the show in a heartbeat. Sorry. It'd be my brother.
that's fine.
It'd be
Last I
the
saw
Grace
Grace,
show. She's so funny.
Dude, last time I saw her, she was wearing headphones. I walked into Queen Supers actually with Astomouth. He was
No,
with
it's
me.
King Supers.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Oops. The
No,
one
he
on
went to the
9th
one
and
on.
Downing.
He went to the one on Downing.
Yeah, 9th and Downing. But anyway, I just see her and I'm like, hey, what's up, Grace? You slut? And she's like, oh, what's up? But yeah.
No, you guys are always allowed. It was funny.
Oh, about
whatever,
us
dude.
getting replaced? Yeah. Diaz and I were laughing our asses off on that one.
I was like, not even. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you're the last two that'll do the show anyway. So.
You schmucks.
Yeah.
Now I gotta
Well,
get
Diaz-
out there before they try to move. They need to move
They're
to like.
not gonna go.
They gotta go to like Kentucky if they're trying to get.
I think he wants to go to like Chicago or something.
Oh fuck
Ew,
that.
oh hell no! Don't go, dude. Fucking Miami, bro.
Miami sucks too.
He's looking for a subway
Yeah.
system.
Miami.
I think that's what he's looking for.
What's that?
For what?
He's looking for a subway system. I think that's what he's looking for. I'm not joking.
No, New York City.
Yeah, New York and
Yeah.
Chicago. I guess
I don't
that's
know,
it.
but I think, New York, living in New York is, because London is a,
What are you jacking off, Paul? Jesus Christ!
No,
But
what are you
it's-
talking about?
You're breathing real heavy.
Oh, I thought I
like,
was on mute.
London's a little bit bigger than New York population wise, but
They call it the Tube, right?
yeah, the tube there, but
Ugh.
the streets are like one lane streets for like horses, and so it's just completely horrible. You can't get around, do anything, so you got to have the subway and all the transport and all that sort of stuff.
Well, it
But
makes
it's
sense.
impossible to do anything. It's it's fun to visit, but could you imagine like I'm gonna go buy a TV today? Like, how the fuck do you get home?
Well, I mean, just think about the East Coast because it wasn't like pre-planned like the grid system out here. As you guys are on the grid too in Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get anywhere. Everything's. I mean, just trying to get the logistics, and they're 1,000 years before us.
Yeah.
It's got to be impossible to get around.
Well, it's easy with the subway.
Yeah.
Car.
But the car, no,
Not
don't,
a car.
Don't go in
in
a car. ever.
Europe. No way.
Not in London. Maybe in some other places. Glasgow's got about the population of Denver, so you can do it there. But in London, every time I tried to take a taxi somewhere, it was pure psychotic madness, and there's no
Oh,
moving.
Jesus.
I mean, there's 10 million people just,
Oh,
you-
true.
Our cousins,
See
True.
anything good like stabbings or anything?
Last
No,
time,
everything was very pleasant.
didn't you see one last time you were there?
Yeah.
No, that was a story from Steven about seeing a stabbing in Glasgow. he was like he was walking by and there was a guy just with a knife in his abdomen. And he was like, Donnie, why the fuck did you cut me? And he was like, because you're being a dick.
That's kind of just what Boston is, isn't it? It's just Scotland
Pretty
and
much.
Boston,
It's-
right?
Yeah,
Or
it's like the
Baltimore.
same place.
Yeah. Yeah, we're the
Accent
same.
changed a little.
Not much.
That's funny.
Baltimore. I've been watching that Wire like crazy. Oh
Have
boy.
you, dude? Oh shit! I can't wait to get in some Wire talk with you, bro.
Oh
All
boy.
right, well, you
I'm
guys, you got to hook me up with the HBO Max
I
account.
steal from my daddy.
Dude, fuck that! I'll just send you the DVDs. I mean,
Do you have a
what
DVD
was that?
Who
player?
has a DVD player?
I haven't.
My
wait,
Xbox, I guess.
Yeah, that's all I have is my Xbox.
You guys seriously don't have a DVD player?
No, what are you fucking kidding me?
I can understand that you guys don't have a VHS player.
Well, and I was,
I
dude,
stream everything.
yeah, and I like when MP3 came out, and I almost went to the Capitol with Fire Stick. I was like, who the fuck's gonna get rid of CDs? And then now I'm like, I have like 30 boxes of CDs in that closet. That's all that's in that closet. And I'll never look at another one ever again.
I felt bad for tossing out my CDs because
You want to buy mine?
in case if you have to go back to archaic times. Plus, like every CD I bought,
You'll
like,
be that
I
annoying
did it-
guy. We're back in archaic times, and he's listening to fucking The Man in Black loudly when no one has any
Well,
food.
No, I have vinyl, and
I actually agree kind of with Paulie with that though, because if shit ever does really end, you probably do want fucking hard copies of physical media.
I got plenty.
100%, bro.
I got plenty.
With what electricity?
Well, no, I also have vinyl.
Vinyl
that-
needs
That's
electricity.
electric too.
Yeah.
Well, Christopher,
No,
we
I have,
just
there-
build
there's a
our
hand
we
crank
just build our
vinyl
own windows.
that I have one that's broke.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Just build our own windows.
Hey,
to
I'll be
generate
good to go. I got a can of soup and about 2.5 gallons of water.
Actually, I've got a ton of vinyl. I didn't buy any of it. It's all
It's
my
flooring.
Mother, it's all my mother and my
Yeah.
all my mother and father's. So there's a lot of Beatles, Beach Boys, Monkeys, and Steve Martin in there.
I got a
Pet sounds?
Nice.
what's a giant man with a
Yeah, do you have
ukulele?
pet sounds?
Oh, Tiny Tim
I got Tiny Tim.
on vinyl.
Yeah,
Oh shit, I want to hear that.
it's somewhere in there somewhere. I don't know where
Oh
the fuck
yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Tiny tiptoeing through the tulips. No, that's a song.
Oh yeah, it was weird because we were in Maryland and our grandparents were like, "We'll be dead soon. You better find what you want." And then we found this like cubby in this up in their attic, and it was filled with records. So I got a bunch of classical ones and fucking Tiny Tim. Must have been my
Tiny
mom.
Tim.
My mom flicking her bean to Tiny Tim in 1967. This giant man with a ukulele. I don't blame her. He's
There was
handsome.
definitely there was like post-it notes on books. It was like, Christopher, you might like this, and then it was all written out on the post-it note. Christopher, you might like this book when I'm dead.
It was
Hand
insane.
me a brewski.
Oh, he finished his bottle
dude.
of wine.
I had a fucking fight with my grandmother the other night.
She came on everything again.
No,
Look at all your
like-
artwork. Is that your grandma back there?
Yeah, that's my grandmother
nice
who
of
doesn't
her.
look anything like her. Like for anybody out there, if you ever seen the Adam Sandler animated movie Eight
Nope.
Crazy Nights,
Nope.
it is the old woman inside it. Or if you've ever seen The Sopranos, which fucking
Nope.
Patrick Soprano obviously has,
Never seen
Uh,
it.
it's total. My grandmother's totally
Fuck
that
you, Chrissy.
fucking mother that fucking tried to have her son whacked and faked a fucking stroke and was smiling on the way out, but like, yeah, I tried to have you killed, you cocksucker. Anyway, long story short, she went into the fucking hospital and the rehab place and everything, and yeah, she comes back and she's tested positive for coronavirus. So I have like. I've given her all this fucking medicine and like all this vitamins and shit. I got the face shield and everything when I go in there. And she fucking hits me up fucking Friday night. She's like, Paul, I even traded a fucking Elway fucking signed football for a TV with a remote that I could just go ahead and dispose of once she's done with it.
You
know,
you traded
and,
her for the football?
No, I traded my fucking cousin along with some cash on
You're like, hey,
credit.
Grandma, you want this football or TV? I don't know what you want.
Hey, she didn't watch it.
I don't think TVs get coronavirus.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you could.
well, dude, I
Are
don't
you-
want to. Dude, she still has a masturbation problem. Do you think I want that fucking remote once she's done? Yeah, probably the TV's probably salvageable because it's up on
Why
the
don't you just
fucking,
get her a
the
nice
dresser.
fucking dildo?
Just lick down the remote control. Look at it.
Because she's sealed up. A dildo goes stuck inside.
All right, she
she's
can
not
suck
stuck
on
inside.
it. She can fucking suck
She's-
on it.
Oh, come on, bro. That's fucking some porno shit. She's fucking fingering out radiation out of her snatch as she's sucking on a
So
fucking
what?
rabbit.
Well, I guess you don't need a vagina if you're just rubbing the clitoris, right?
Yeah, that's what she's trying to. She's breaking through the skin.
Oh, brutal.
This,
I've never been there.
Uh,
Don't throw up on that nose pythons you got back here.
she got fucking all.
All right,
sealed
so you
up,
traded a
like,
TV. You got her murder, she
Yeah,
wrote.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
good to go.
She's not fucking paying attention to any of it. Got her some nice fucking brand new books.
Let me ask you a
beautiful
question.
books.
What's up with the
Yeah.
face mask and shit?
She had fucking coronavirus. Plus,
Yeah, but I thought you didn't give a fuck.
I don't. But she's 93.
I've
and
never
if I
worn a
didn't do
face
shit
mask
like
in
that-
my fucking life.
She's 93, so that I don't want her coronavirus.
Exactly. I don't want some fucking 93-year-old coronavirus. I want some 6-year-old coronavirus.
It's all
bro.
aged to perfection.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I don't want that. You don't want that old coronavirus, bro. It's all
Yeah.
dried up and shit.
Well,
That's
that makes
just
me
fucking
feel good.
giving
I'm glad
death
you were.
gravels.
I'm glad you were a little worried about the virus.
It's worried
Good
about
for
me.
you. I know
And
you
more
got. You've been
importantly-
smoking, fucking.
You want to
Mar-
know the truth?
um,
I've been drinking a little bit, so I'll tell you the fucking truth. More importantly, I wanted her to see visually how fucking fearful this shit is, even though like we
Well.
fucking like it's not like it's.
That's
it's
why-
not like she really has.
I know-
it. It
I
was
know
more of an
when you
excuse
come
to
into
keep
the
her locked
tavern-
up in a room.
I know when you come in the tavern, you see me wearing a mask and shit. It drives you nuts. But that's the same idea I have. These old people appreciate it and they give me money. So I'm like, all right.
Beautiful, yeah. So
It's not for my own protection. It's so they
I'm
feel
glad-
better about themselves.
that's good. That's
I'm gonna
good,
get my
exactly.
nice $1.36 on a
I
tip.
think it's also called like virtue signaling in the Twitter
Ugh.
sphere.
Well, don't say
Ugh.
stuff like that on this podcast.
Thank you so much. If I was sitting across from you, I
Ugh.
wish that you'd spit in the cup
No,
or
I would.
spit in your trash can to be like, "Phew, don't you say that bullshit around
I
me, bro."
Ugh, virtual signaling. All right, so you're wearing a
yeah.
mask. You got a nice TV for a football. Go on
Yeah,
now.
Friday fucking evening, you know, I got this fucking old woman, Vanessa, across the way of it, Benjamin.
Who's Vanessa?
It's an older lady who's kind of she's at the point, because I'm at the point where like I could still get me young, like early like 22, 23-year-old girls.
No,
that,
you
like,
can't.
fucking-
Shut up.
I swear, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I am.
still can.
All right, I want to see
dude,
this.
especially when I was with that whole company I was with a little bit ago. You know,
I mean, you're not going to be with them.
up until
You might be their bad story why they cleaned up.
I can't even get with
I'm not,
young.
I'm
can't-
not with them for their story.
I'm not
like,
saying you.
yo, I
She's not
fucked
gonna
this
fucking be in a
fucking beautiful
relationship.
Young girl.
I can't even get with a young 40-year-old women that are married to me.
I'm trying in the 50s. It's not doing too good. I think I got to call you grandma. Is she cleared up with that virus or what?
I'm not trusting it yet.
Do you want to put a little box cutter in there, open her up for me?
I did just bust out my box cutter from my trunk earlier today, like around 5
Hey,
o'clock.
grandma, this is for my friend.
No,
Open that
my
shit up.
No, my grandmother sleeps with nothing. Fuck it. She's not a felon. My grandmother sleeps with a nice little revolver. You know,
Okay,
just
you
in
said her
case.
pussy's sealed up. I just said open it up with a box
Oh yeah,
cutter.
yeah. So she gets all right. So she don't fucking turn on the goddamn TV. I get her.
She's
She's
like, oh,
fucking
she's got a
bored.
gun. Don't worry
She's
about it.
bored at rubbing her fucking twat fucking open
Good.
and shit. To the point where you
How
know.
old is she? 95? 94?
Yeah, she's 93.
All right. If
But,
I'm fucking still jacking off at 93, give me an award.
But this goes back to your point where you're like, I don't care about my CDs. I don't care about my possessions.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I ever get to her age, man, I'm not going to give a fuck about little things.
It just goes to show you, just even when you're on your
Yeah.
way out, just rub your fucking genitals. That's all that matters in this world.
Does she still have her
Good for her.
Victrola?
The what? The
Her Victrola.
Is that the remote control to the
No,
TV?
that's
I got her?
the phonograph machine that you
Yeah.
turn like this. To
That was
listen to your
Edison's deal. That
Oh,
was
no.
Edison and Tesla got in a big fight about that.
Do you guys want to see a pretty cool phone?
Yeah,
Or should I
bro.
finish this story? I'll save
You
it for
still
after
got
the show.
um,
The Patreon.
great
I
grandma's
still got to
phone?
finish this.
You plug it in? Oh, I guess you don't have a landline, do you?
Nah, Noemi was like, let's get a landline so I can go twirl, 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 twirl. I was like, no, we're not going to spend any
Dude.
money on that shit.
Did you know she paid for it and rented it
Yeah.
until she died?
Well,
That's
then
nuts.
well, then they
What?
they kept paying. We took it and they're like, we need that back for paying rent on it.
Well,
And
no.
we're like, no.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old phone companies, they would, I mean, it's no different than us, but it was like $5 a month.
Dude, I bet a landline has to be fucking like super cheap now, dude.
No,
sure.
they're fucking more expensive than a cell phone. I got rid of my landline back in June at the condo, and I was paying $114 a month just for.
But
a
you
fucking
probably had
landline.
like
I didn't
a
have any.
1-900 number.
I had no internet, and you're absolutely no. If I had the 1-900 number, they'd
It
be
was-
paying me that much a month.
1-800 call 1-800 Polly B.
I had a 188 number.
He definitely had a pager, and then
We all had pages, bro. We've
no,
talked
I mean
about
like
this.
currently, and they would page you. You would call, and you would walk to a payphone. You'd be like, call the payphone on 3rd, and then you would go over there.
I have made a fucking payphone call in the last 6 weeks.
Have you?
Yeah.
How much was it? $1? 75
50 cents.
Really?
50.
Still 50.
Do you put
Yeah.
coins in it or your card?
you scan your wrist. Your wrist knows when
Dude.
it picks it up.
I'm fine with that. Actually, I just set up my Samsung Pay, and I'll never use it.
You know what was great about
I was drunk.
about all the transport in London? There was the transport. There was no buying tickets. There was no handing out money at the buses or the subway. You just tapped your card.
I think Europe's got. I mean, well, they've been around a lot longer. They've been through where we're at right now.
Yeah.
We'll be there after we're dead.
But it was nice. All you did was pap.
Isn't anything nowadays? That's what you do. You just download the thing on your phone and you go QR
He said it was
code.
There
it.
was
card,
no phone.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Everywhere,
I just
dude.
took my credit card out of my pocket and I tapped the bus driver on the head with it, and he went, and we were on our way. But it was the same thing everywhere, but not in Glasgow. They were so fucked up because they were in the middle of strikes and all this shit. You still had to buy tickets. Everything was retarded. I didn't say that word.
Oh yeah, Mississippi. Excuse Christopher's language.
I didn't mean to say that.
Remember when Mississippi got all pissed off last week? She's
No.
like, "Yo, I'm over here trying to promote you guys on Twitter, and you using the R word." I'm like, what the fuck is
Really?
the R word?
She said that?
The R word sounds fucking retarded.
didn't pay
What the fuck
attention.
is that shit?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
didn't.
Well,
She
I didn't say
retweeted us
that.
this
I
week.
didn't mean to say that. That was a remnant from my 1980s
Yo,
boyhood.
Christopher, let me ask you, what kind of retarded? Like, are you fucking stupid or something, or like an actual like drooling on the shoulder?
Now I'm talking about a musical.
In that statement that you just used in,
Dude,
what
actually,
what word would have replaced that? Because you didn't mean to use it. What word would you have wanted it to replace?
Fucking
An actual
unnecessary.
Or a fucking dumbass?
No, I meant that it was when the musical concerto was slowing down a little bit.
you made me think of this customer of ours. His whole family is normal, and he's a little bit on the slow side. And he's the happiest son of a bitch in the world.
Oh yeah.
And so I was
yeah.
quite envious of him last time. He was like, "You have a great day," and I was like, "I can't. I'm so sad. I'm very sad." And then so I'm thinking if there is a new world order, that's what they need to do is make us all a little dumbed down.
Just zap us.
Yeah, I mean,
What-
I'd be completely
yeah.
happy with that.
What family
Oh
was
yeah,
this?
dude.
You'd know if you saw him. He's always comes in, his family's like, "Oh, I don't like anything." And he's like, "You are the best people in the world." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
So it's not the family where the slow guy fucking gets yelled at by the older brother, like, "Shut the fuck up."
No.
He's
No,
just
that
got a
was
little bit
Sean.
of that DS or what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Diaz.
Speaking of that DS though, did you guys have you guys watched the new Theo Von special on Netflix?
Oh, I haven't done it yet. No.
I don't
It's
trust
pretty
him.
good, dude.
That's gonna
He's
be
funny.
me. Is his dad? He
He's
had him
funny,
at
dude.
70, right?
Yeah,
That's gonna be me. I'm
I really like.
I'm gonna finally get
Right.
over the fear when I'm 70.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think it's
"All
gonna
right."
be good to have a kid.
the thing about
I
him,
like
though,
Theo
is
Von.
you can tell he puts too much pressure on himself because, like, in
I
big
don't
stuff
trust
like
him.
that, he doesn't do well.
You
But,
don't
dude,
trust
his
him? What are
pod-
you fucking trading money with him? Get
His
over it.
podcast is fucking great, dude.
I like him.
No,
Except for he was on Real World. I don't like that.
I don't care for him. I don't trust him.
What do you mean
he's-
you don't trust him?
I don't trust
He's
him
not
at
one
all,
of your
man.
fucking.
He's got some 23-year-old fucking religious dude that's never masturbated once before running as a producer on his fucking show.
Okay,
And
good.
anytime
He's
that
focused.
Anytime somebody
I mean-
tries to bring that up,
I masturbated
He's like,
3
"No,
times during
let's-
this show. He's
And that's
focused.
that's a lie. I mean, how? I don't
And that
think.
kid's not even on there anymore.
No.
Yeah. And
Only
he was
once
on
in-
there 6 weeks ago when Shane Gillis was on.
Yeah, but he hasn't been on
Gillis.
since. Paulie.
there's.
He got whacked off. That is.
He fell off. The
I don't
wagon.
believe it.
He got whacked off.
He's some
He
sort
got
of
whacked.
Eagle Scout kid who's like super religious and waiting for
Dude,
marriage.
That
Theo Von
sounds
comes
great
from a
to me.
fucking,
Yeah, but how can you
uh,
even walk down the street with nuts
Well-
that heavy?
He's a little Asian kid. Maybe he doesn't have the drive. I don't know.
How do you not? I mean,
That's
come
that
on.
asexual stuff, right?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
that's
maybe.
like
I
a-
mean, maybe like he has like a chemical imbalance or something.
yeah,
like
too
that.
much atrazine. Too much atrazine in the water, dude. They're
He's
turning
got the
fucking frogs
atrazine,
gay.
brother. Too many of the atrazines. What's
I can't even
atrazine?
spell it.
That's
I need
what's
some
turning frogs
atrazine.
gay.
I need some of that shit. My goddamn cock is hard constantly.
Yeah, no, this
Is it?
Wow, look at this.
No, it's fucking ridiculous. I
That's
figured
a
by the time
phallus.
I was 42, my sexual drive would be done.
I know, it's pathetic.
No, it's worse than it was when I was like 18. I could control it better than then.
I
now
actually
I'm-
could too.
Yeah, no, now
I
I'm
could
just
fuck
like,
longer back then too.
yeah.
Don't
No
admit
way.
that.
But now,
Why not?
No way, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I could. I could go forever back then, and like 6 times. Now I'm like,
Yeah.
you looking at my dick? It came, you bitch.
Nope.
You can still jerk off 3-4 times a day, though, right?
If I got time,
Nice.
I got all these podcasts to produce.
Hey, hey.
Starting a network, huh?
I can't even keep this.
Well,
one
that's what I'm
together.
saying. Yeah. No.
Well, I like the smaller format because we can not talk over to each other
Yeah.
and like give us like a couple weeks on it. We'll be able to take a topic and riff on it. So as you were saying, Christopher, ripping on this topic, and I rudely interrupted you. What were you going with?
He said
I
he
don't
hated
remember
you.
now.
That's what he said.
I'm gonna kill your whole family, your grandmother. I'm gonna come to her house. She don't even got a pussy hole. So
Oh,
don't
that's
matter.
nice. You can't squirt everywhere. You're good to go,
Yeah,
bro.
no, you're doing good.
You guys, since we got
That's why she's getting
into-
rubbed raw, is because she doesn't have no lubricant because her hole's blocked.
You
Yes,
know
she
who can't-
does.
you know who
Yes, she
can't-
does.
You know who can't?
Where's the
squirt?
lubricant?
I purchased her a fucking new bottle.
Oh,
and
nice.
she's very
Oh, okay, good.
pushy of this Lubriderm CQ or some bullshit. She's like, oh, it helps with my radiation scars. Give me this, you know. And I gotta pick it up with I swear to God, I have fucking gloves. I gotta pick it up with a fucking glove. Be like, yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
you know, I
you
gotta
should.
fucking dispose of it in the waste paper
See,
basket.
you guys have always been harassing me with my germs. You just got to be around a masturbating lady.
No,
That's
you gotta-
that's
you got-
40 years older, 50 years older than you, and you understand.
You
Oh,
know what,
yeah,
Paul?
yeah.
Hey, Paul, you know my grandmother can't squirt either. I went down the mausoleum last night.
Yeah. And then you leave it there. There is an
You
art.
see any
there is
ghosts
an
in
art to
Europe?
them jokes.
No ghosts in
They're
Europe.
they're older.
No ghosts in Europe, but they have Netflix shows that they have on Netflix that I can't get in America.
Oh yeah,
They're all about cooking.
they really are, aren't they?
You just
Well, it
need
was.
to get a you just got to get a VPN, Express VPN.
I got to
actually.
get 2 of those.
To be NVP or
I'm actually
whatever
write that
the fuck
down.
it
A what?
stands
A VPN,
What is that?
so you can get
virtual,
British stuff.
virtual private network.
NPV.
Yeah, no, I like those.
Europe and Japan are all different than the U.S., so you can't get a lot of their stuff.
But if you
Like
get on
if
a
you had
VPN, you just assign your VPN to wherever you
To
want
a
to watch
certain
their
country.
video, and then go on there.
Like I mainly trade my cryptocurrency through Singapore.
I can do that on my Panasonic 12-inch.
Well, you shouldn't
tube
announce
TV.
it on the fucking pod.
Dude, what? You think there's like 9 people in Singapore with fucking internet? Come on, dude, don't be a dick. They know how to use the internet.
Well, the
bitch.
thing,
You want to know the best part about going to Iceland?
yeah. Do you get that there?
No.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Bjork.
They like
nice.
Selena too, huh?
That's
No.
Bjork. That fat fucking bitch. Good thing she got
She's
shot.
Guapo.
No, Bjork, she's a mad
That's
person.
a good callback.
I genuinely love Bjork.
But she's insane.
She's a
Good for
crazy
her.
person.
Yeah.
No, but the you listen to the music, very well written, very well produced, and she's got a very strong voice, and she's fucking crazy as shit. Which
I
is
always
nice.
liked her, but
you just changed my opinion. Yeah, I've always like kind of
That
dug
was
her, but
easy.
after you're saying that, now I'm fucking loving her. Hell yeah, because if Christopher says that I love this woman because she's crazy as shit,
I need to
I fucking
listen to
love
some
it.
music. I haven't listened to music in a while.
and she's a great music writer.
I'm
I
awful.
respect Christopher's opinion.
No, you got to listen to Bjork. No, there's nobody.
I don't like being moved. I get so uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable with myself. Anytime I hear something, I move, then I feel like I'm going to cry, and then
he
someone's
gets the
going to look at
emotions
me.
in his ears.
I don't like it.
It was disgusting.
I don't like it.
So I'm flying out of Iceland. In my Bjork shirt, and we're going over Greenland.
She was flying the plane.
We're going over Greenland, and it's completely covered in ice, and it's kind of cloudy. And then like I'm listening to Bjork on my headphones, and it goes ba-na-na-na-na. I can't even do it, but it's like this great symphonic thing, and it was just like, goddamn, bitch, you knew I was flown over Greenland. Like,
He had a moment with Bjork.
I had a moment
Yeah.
with Bjork. I had a dream about Bjork last night.
My brother had a dream about Bjork, and I had a dream that my door was getting kicked in by robbers. That's my dreams. There was a crowbar on my door.
There's robbers.
I should listen to more music, I think.
You don't have any dead man like fucking like door locks on your shit?
Oh, I got nice locks in this place. I'll tell you what.
Nice, dude.
This was
Dead man door locks.
But they're still
Them
good.
2x6s. 2x6s, I really enjoy those.
I do
Deadfall
need to
fucking
listen.
2x6s. Go
No,
for
but
it.
I
You gotta
actually-
listen.
I don't
to
know
that.
what this place was built with. I don't know.
Oh, Diaz, could I ask
Yeah.
you a personal question?
Yeah.
What was your coolest wedding gift? And don't say my.
I
fucking
sent you
shitty-ass
2 gifts. You
sunglasses.
better say each one.
Yeah. Well, what did Patrick get you? No, so seriously,
Dude,
don't be a
it's
fucking
hard to
queer.
actually keep that track. I actually had a rift in
No,
my
I have it.
family.
I have it all. I know Patrick got us a little bag sealer and a wine thing.
That
And,
sounds right.
Really gay.
And
A
It
wine
was
thing?
on the. It was on the
That
wrist.
was a
It was-
re-gift from your wedding.
Maybe. No, it was on
And then-
Amazon.
obviously sunglasses. I know. So we have a list of everything that was sent to us, but
Good.
we got a gift that has no name on it.
That
I've
was
been trying
mine.
to figure out who sent it.
Was it nice?
What was it?
It's pretty dope, dude. It's
That
a
was
fucking,
me.
Like it's a badass air fryer,
Yeah, it was me. Sorry.
but I don't. It doesn't have anybody's name on it.
Hey,
An
Patrick
air fryer,
Dyer,
that
just
was
write
from
it
a
on there.
fucking Aunt.
Patrick Dyer. What's up?
Who's at the top of the? What was the fucking? Don't tell me the names. You don't have to. You could exclude the names, because I think that's called doxing in this day and age. But what
Patrick
was
Dyer.
the? What were the top 3 fucking gifts? Because on your registry, I remember you had like new like shutter windows and like a fucking gay ass fucking
Dude, if
connect
someone
me to
bought
the
you
internet
Windows,
fucking,
Jesus Christ.
camera.
No, we didn't get new windows. We didn't get it. I mean,
Were there
I'd have to
donations
look.
made towards the windows?
I do not believe so. No.
Seriously, bro.
You
That
should have had a
sucks.
WAP
It's
wedding.
all good.
You're crazy.
It's all good, dude. We got dude.
Yeah.
people
What were the
way-
best 3 gifts?
People were way generous, dude.
What the fuck were
It's
the best
weird,
3 gifts? Quit beating around the bush. You're not giving a speech at your fucking wedding, you douchebag.
We didn't
Give us
get a
your
whole.
fucking best 3 gifts.
Most of the gifts were monetary. Let's just put
Nice.
it that way.
That's good. That's the best way to go.
The majority
It
of the
really
gifts,
is.
like probably 90%, were monetary. So
Except
Nice.
for that air fryer, I got you.
It's all good.
I don't remember anybody would give me anything except for my brother gave me a picture of my daughter, which is on my
Dude,
wall.
Harmon gave you
the
cocaine.
cutest. Oh yeah, Harmon gave me cocaine.
That's a good gift.
Yeah, Harmon
Yeah.
and
Not these days. That's fentanyl.
No,
Yeah,
I know,
exactly.
but Harmon and Lasagna was a part of that too. They both were just like, here,
Boy.
Merry
Oh,
fucking
nice.
wedding, motherfucker.
Nice.
I always try drugs too late. Now I'm too scared of fentanyl, so I won't try cocaine.
Oh,
No
don't.
way.
I mean, unless if it's like wrapped in a time capsule from like
except for
1986.
Diaz's
You're like,
bachelor party, man. I did so much coke. You.
Ooh.
It was crazy.
Pat told me your bachelor party sucked.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
We had a great time, actually.
You fucking left before the end of it. You said it
No.
blew.
No,
All
I
right,
didn't.
well, let's get with Diaz. Diaz, man. How was your bachelor party, bro? What you
It
guys
was
end up
fun
doing?
as shit, wasn't it?
Oh, dude, it was fucking great, dude.
Was it?
I
Tell
lasted
me,
till
tell me your
Dave's
experience, 'cause
only
I've
one that
heard
lasted-
Pat's experience. That shit sucked. What was your experience on your bachelor party,
You
bro? I want
wish.
to hear about this.
I had a great
Dude,
time.
Yeah, dude, it
I
was
almost-
fucking great. Went
I
out, had a
almost-
nice steak, real nice.
That's the only
steak
part I
dinner.
missed. That pissed me off because I wanted my vegan steak from
Did you guys go to a nice restaurant and
Yeah,
shit?
Perry's.
Perry's Steakhouse.
Oh, nice. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Dave
Yeah,
screwed
so-
the pooch on that one.
Why don't you just have Perry make you a steak right now?
Yeah.
I asked him, I was like, all our flights come in a little bit later. Why don't you make it a little bit later? He's like, nah, it's cool. I was like, fuck, I want a vegan steak from Perry's. It didn't work out, though.
All right, so from the from Perry's, did you get in a vehicle and where'd you go?
We went over to Top Golf. And,
That was nice.
Dude, Top Golf was pretty cool because they did. He got us a whole booth, David did or whatever.
Yeah.
All the guys pitched.
That was
in.
another weird one.
Got the Top Golf thing, and they did. They had a big old sign there. It said "swing before the ring" or something like that.
I like how you refer to everybody else as they, like you were involved.
This is 2021. They is very good.
Oh yeah, it's a very acceptable
kidding me?
term.
Yeah.
No, I like chicks. I like chicks who have dicks and chicks that used to have dicks.
What was,
That's what we should be all talking about?
I
That
forget the
they's-
guy's name. He was he showed up a little bit later. He was a tall fella. My brother ruined my wall.
Who, Mike?
Look at
Oh,
Oh,
Look
he's
at it.
knocking your sound stuff
he
off.
fucking threw it on the ground.
What a jerk!
No, he was real tall. He came to the wedding. He had a really sexy girlfriend. Maybe wife. I
Oh,
don't know.
Josh Rast.
Yeah. We're at the bar. I was getting myself my like 9th Woodford.
Yep, Woodford Reserve.
And he did a fucking Brett. He grabbed my hand and tried to put it on his woman's ass. I was like,
What?
what the fuck are you doing, dude?
yeah.
I was like, don't fucking do that shit. Because what if it connected and she like punched me? You know what I mean? But what
He's
if
not
Yeah.
worried about the
But what if-
force of this.
But
tall
what if she
man.
connected and she liked it? You know
What
what I
if she
mean?
turned
Come
around
on
and
now.
slapped
Yeah,
him
yeah.
like he was home alone?
She probably would not have liked it. It was like you remember Brett? He used to do shit like that. I was like, you want to fuck my
Oh, yeah.
girlfriend? I love it.
Yeah,
I'm like, no.
there's people who like that shit, dude.
I mean, do you think she would have liked it?
I don't think he would have done it if she wasn't going.
All right, I'm coming back to Houston about 1:30 at night. You
Yeah,
better
yeah,
set
yeah.
up a fucking liaison.
The airlines.
Oh, hey, I'm pretty sure they're coming to Vegas.
Nice. I gotta try to figure that out. What did you say was November 29th? Nice. You want to
29th
go to
of
Vegas,
December,
Brer?
so-
We'll just leave the tavern closed.
Hell yes.
I mean, the day you fly out, it's Monday, so you're closed anyways.
I'll leave Monday. No, that
back.
sounds really fun. Where you guys staying? A Flamingo?
Excalibur.
I like staying at that one where the guy shot everybody.
I did want to. Well, it's right next door, you know that. But
What's it called?
Yeah, you still got a
Mandalay Bay.
window
Mandalay
shot.
Bay. They got a nice wave pool.
I might have stayed in the Mandalay Bay before.
I
it's gonna
have.
be too cold for the pool then.
They got a nice little tower called the Delano or something.
Yeah.
It's not connected to the. That's why I like it, is because it's not connected to the casino. So you kind of get away from Vegas while you're in Vegas. That's what I like. So you got to walk like a mile before you're back into depravity. That's a good word.
Fuck that. I
What?
like living in that shit.
It's fun. I love Vegas. It's so awful. I love it. Because it's
It's gotten
just...
a little rough.
Oh, I bet. I mean,
It's gotten a little rough.
I watched your Snapchats, those guys flipping and shit. That was nice.
Oh, that was funny.
When
Yeah,
you
dude,
go,
they
if
straight
I don't make
hustled
it,
us, dude, they straight fucking hustled us. We were just
Oh.
walking by, and they're like, "Hey, hey, hey!" And then like the dude was like dancing around. So then he pulled me in there. And I was like, I didn't know what was going on, so I was laughing.
you were stuck there a while. That Snapchat lasted a while.
Oh, dude, it was a long time. And then she missed the part where he jumped over, like where they fucking jumped over.
Isn't
us completely.
that that's like the end of every street performer in Vegas? Is like, I'm gonna jump over some people. You're
I
like,
gotta
all
s-
right, here's some money.
I gotta start going on Snapchat again.
I'm just.
Is
with-
that what this is on?
No,
Diaz
I
is
watch.
posting up things
I
on
watch
Snapchat?
Diaz.
Yeah,
I watch
that's
Morgan,
the only,
and I watch
social
Bailey.
media
That's
I
it.
really have.
Yeah, I gotta.
And then there's these videos
On
of like people.
Christopher's side.
They put up like drywall real fast on there too. That's pretty cool.
Why don't you have me one more beer since it's my birthday?
But anyways, if you go to Vegas, if I don't make it with you, do me a favor, go to the Wynn, and they have a beautiful sushi restaurant. Not everything's not cooked. It's beautiful. It's by a waterfall. If I don't make it, you should go there for me.
Dude.
The
Fuck
Wynn is a
that.
beautiful, and they got vegan food too.
You
'Cause
know,
their owners are
you know,
vegan.
I used
Get
to,
all the
I used to
vegan
work
food
with
you
the
can.
Chinese.
The Wynn
used
is
to work with the
amazing
fucking
food.
Chinese.
It's,
I've
hey,
never
Paul,
been to the
shut up.
Wynn.
The Wynn is your fucking amazing food. You never be fucking tasting nothing different. The Wynn is nice.
All right. Well,
Sounds like
He's
shit
not
to
going
me.
to the Wynn. I
Not
just
going
asked.
to the
He's
Wynn.
not
Yeah,
going to the
yeah,
Wynn.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I've
do
never
me a
been to the Wynn.
favor.
It's
I'm
beautiful.
invited over to go ahead and go to Vegas with you at the end of November, beginning of December.
He
I
ain't
could
going.
totally go because like I don't have like too many responsibilities. But God forbid if I don't go, you have to go. You have to go to this place that you don't even know what the fuck it is.
The Wynn.
You gotta
it's
go there.
huge.
Yeah,
Them, what's
you're
the-
talking
what's
about a sushi restaurant, asshole?
The Wynn's
You're like,
beautiful.
there's a
What's the
sushi
second one?
restaurant.
The Watt place. What's it called? Palazzo?
Palazzo.
There's
Origo
like a-
Palazzo.
There's a hotel.
oh yeah, the Palazzo.
Oh, that's beautiful too. You go in there, you fucking get yourself some food.
What about Bellagio?
I
That's
know where all the good
Italian
food is. That's all I
houses.
know because I went there sober a lot.
I remember in 1999 there was the Bellagio.
Yeah,
Bellagio's
still
good.
there.
You want to go to the Bellagio for breakfast? You can do that. You get nice bananas Fosters. This is beautiful.
This is the only place you gotta
I'm
go
not even
to
joking,
in
it's
Las
great.
Vegas. If you go to Las Vegas, you listen to me, Paul. You listen to me, Matt. You listen to me, brother. You gotta go to the Strip.
My brother's a regular tour guy. He's fucking. We better watch out,
You
I've
don't go
never
to the
stayed in
Strip.
Vegas
There's no
like
reason.
you guys.
dude. I ran into the werewolf from that HBO show about vampires in the Bellagio.
Al Pacino.
What's the fucking stupid vampire show?
Twilight.
Oh, yeah, Twilight.
Nah, it's a
Yeah,
show,
yeah,
not
yeah.
a movie. I'll tell you that much.
Buffy.
True
Buffy
Blood.
the
I know what you
Vampire
mean.
Slayer.
Nah, Buffy the show.
It was like Naked Vampires on HBO.
That was
or
sexy.
something.
I'll tell you that much.
Dude, do you remember when
True
HBO
Blood.
was showing
True
that
Blood. I
fucking
ran into the
naked,
fucking werewolf there. He was very handsome.
There was
His-
a
I got a fucking bananas Foster that morning.
my favorite vampire show on all HBO that was very disconcerting. It was also about the Holocaust. It was called Jew Blood, and
What's a bananas Foster?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's just fucking beautiful thing.
it's
you
a
got
banana
bananas.
with sugar on it.
It is pretty much that.
Ugh.
And then it's
Sugar's
flamethrower,
poison.
right? They
Hey,
like,
fuck you. You ever drank real hard and need sugar in the
But
morning?
it's the sort of sugar you like. It. The sugar comes from alcohol.
You remember when we went to Vegas as children, and we went to my brother and I were depraved maniacs.
You mean like when we were in our 20s?
Yeah, we were like 21. I was 21. You must have been about 27.
I'm a year older than you.
We went to this bar and we were like, yeah, give us some bourbon and ginger. He's like, I got Coke and Sprite mix. You remember that?
Yeah, this is supposed to
That's
be
not
Las
ginger ale.
Vegas. That was a
Well,
trip where
that
we.
is
We got thrown out of
don't you defend that shum bitch.
We got thrown out of a hotel that
Whatever,
time because Nick was sticking his camera up the cocktail waitress's skirts.
It was a disposable camera.
It
That's
was-
how
yeah.
old we are.
That is fucking hilarious.
What do you
dude.
mean old?
Yeah,
I didn't
no, I
remember
know.
that's why you guys
And
got
so
got
I
a
just
disposable
got-
camera upstairs.
I know. I just got Nick. He's never gonna get a wheelbarrow job again for what he did on that day. But I was even at that time. I was like, maybe don't put your camera up, girl's skirt.
So they said you have to leave because
No, yeah, they
What,
came
somebody
over
in
and
your
tore the
party?
camera out of his hand and smashed it and threw us out on our ears.
This is hilarious. Dude.
When the hell was the last time you heard the phrase "threw us out on our ears"?
Yeah,
You land on the cement.
that's how long ago it was. That's how long ago it was.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then didn't that was the same trip that Nick got pulled over on the way back.
I don't remember that, but I believe it.
And they like tore the whole car apart looking for dope.
Oh, when he was that the same one? The one where because me, Pat, Dave, and Nick all drove there, and I think in my mom's Ford station wagon. I want to say
That's funny.
I can't remember. I mean, this was 2000 and this
Yeah,
was
Diaz.
this was
fucking, you
before. I think this was
gotta
before
elaborate.
Diaz was even in ransom.
can't around.
Yeah, Patrick.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. When did you join ransom?
Oh, I was around then.
'Cause-
99.
Okay, yeah, you were definitely in. Yeah.
So I want to hear more, dude. Like you can't like. I'm pretending like I'm listening to this podcast via audio. Go ahead and tell me a little bit more about. So, police officers of the law pulled over Nicholas, and
I don't remember
they-
the whole story
they stripped his vehicle clean,
because
searching
they're-
for dope.
yeah, but he was also, I think, if I remember the story correctly, he was driving like 100.
Ooh, Nicholas?
Well, that's what you do.
Yeah.
That wasn't the one that we were on, right?
No, they were 19. It was him and Bryce.
Oh,
There you go,
Oh, and
Patrick.
Ann
There you
Wolcott.
go.
Wolcott.
Because I was gonna say I don't remember letting Nick drive anything because it was one.
No, he had
Did
it.
we take Mom's station wagon?
We rented a car.
We rented a car.
They still talk about it because you were like, him and fucking Nick come back at like 8, and we're like, no, we gotta go. I don't know why we were in such a hurry, really. And then you kept like fucking swerving, and you were like, "It's rabbits,
You're in a
brother."
hurry because it's like a 13-hour drive.
I think
and
I
you
said
have
that it was
X
right.
amount of
We were-
days to
I
do
think
it.
it was when
Yeah.
we were driving there. I was
Yeah.
dodging right.
No,
But
it was
I've
on the
got-
way back because they were all fucked up because we were like, well, I mean, you and I were trashed the entire time.
Well,
But you had to get out for whatever
No.
reason it was. You're
Well,
like, dude, we have to leave this
I-
town's immediately.
I've got horrible agoraphobia anyway. So like anytime.
What is agoraphobia?
It's
Your
a-
mother.
It's when you're outside, that's not good. But especially when the sun is shining,
Like
Well,
around,
and-
like just like sun.
and that's why I like
With
England.
the space blankets.
And that's what was horrible
I
when
got
I
a
was.
nice space blanket, about 10 of them.
I had a panic attack at Trafalgar Square, and
Where's that?
It's in it's right by, Parliament in London.
Oh, the cigarette
Oh, yeah, I
factory?
would flip
Yeah,
out
the
about
cigarette
that
factory.
bitch.
But then the sunshine was coming on me, and I'm like hiding behind a lion.
You guys think I'm bad? Look at this.
No, I
My
can't.
brother's in
Yeah,
Europe. He's
yeah.
hiding behind a fucking lion.
And this has
Patrick,
been going
we've
on
already
for
marked
years.
tape.
All right.
Natalie has pictures of me hiding in a bush in Spain somewhere.
It runs deep. It runs deep. No, I get it. I really get it. It's too bad. I wish it wasn't that way.
Yeah. No, I don't
But,
like the outdoors.
Well, the sun's cancer.
Vegas is fun, though. That's the moral of the story.
I was saying, yeah, you can go inside a pyramid.
I stayed in that pyramid once.
Yeah.
It was a nice pyramid. Their fucking elevators are weird. They go like this.
the Excalibur.
No, it's fucking pyramid. That one's the fucking medieval times.
I was.
No, I thought
we
we
were
were
together when we when you stayed there, but I could have sworn you stayed at Paris once too, and we.
You and
were
Patrick
there.
were together?
Ooh.
I don't know, dude.
No, I stayed in Mexico. Yeah, no, I've stayed
many
in
times
the
have we
Paris
been there?
once. I've stayed in
vodka.
I've stayed in the
Barstool.
pyramid, but the last few times I stayed there, it was like luxury time, because it's not
Yeah.
that expensive in Vegas.
No.
It really isn't.
Well, it's more expensive now, but
I prefer to always stay by a little place close to the airport.
But I've never stayed in
And,
a room like you guys. Jesus Christ.
Same
Close.
as-
I've had 2-3 rooms, but I've never
dude, that
had
room
like a
was
dining room
fucking
table.
Insane, dude.
Same as when the mob
feels
ran
good, doesn't it?
Vegas. When the
It
mob
was
ran
fucking
Vegas,
Awesome.
you could have a fucking horse head for breakfast.
It's in your fucking bed? I've talked about this
Same
before.
as when the fucking mob ran Vegas.
The mob still
You have a
fucking kind of runs it.
goddamn- You can still have a goddamn horse head.
It must
for
have been the
breakfast.
time either How old were you when you got married in Vegas?
Shit, dude. I don't know. 24?
So maybe it was the time before when Kay and I went out
Wait,
there.
hold on.
You're pretty young.
I think it would have been 27.
Okay, so it was definitely before that. There was a mob hit in our hotel when we stayed at the Pyramid.
Luxor.
Yeah, I couldn't get to my car because it was a mob
How'd they
hit.
hit him?
We were there with you
With
that
the
time though,
punch?
too.
Oh, really?
And we were there with you when you stayed at Paris. That's why I was trying to figure out how many times.
I'm
we
trying to
fucking
remember if
been
I
there.
stayed at the Paris.
Did
though.
they make you get divorced in Vegas too?
Oh, they try real hard with those fucking hookers.
We gotta
I'll
get
tell ya.
Elvis.
Where the hell? I don't know. The last like 5 times we stayed in a suite. That's for sure.
I've been married
I
twice.
don't think
I'm
I've
not getting married again.
I don't think I've stayed in the Paris. Was it one of the other fellas?
No, I don't know. Maybe you didn't. I know you won money there though, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I did win money, and it was the worst beer I ever had that same night. It was actually as I was winning that money. It was like a French beer or an Italian beer. It was just like perfume.
Yeah.
I mean, I drank it. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think? I'm a fucking crazy guy.
And you walked out with some cashola.
I won like $800 for no reason. They're like, look at this
It's not that
idiot. We're gonna
much.
try to. Are you kidding me? You got $800 right now in your pocket?
Yeah, if I could pull up my phone and show you my phone.
What did I
Show
say?
you
Digital
my
money.
phone.
I said pocket.
What's the nugget score, Paul?
Oh, hey, speaking of that, guys.
I have no idea. I got 15 grand in cryptocurrency. I thought I only had like fucking 6.
Hey, so speaking of that, crypto.
Did you say hey, baby?
Crypto.
Yeah.
Dude, I bought a whole bunch of SHIB, by the way, and then it blew up 40%.
Nice. I'm still
There you
doing
go.
good on my
I
Doge.
think I have
I'd
like
cash out. I'd cash out the majority of your investment and then a little bit for the side to go ahead and like pay for your fucking hurricane windows because nobody that attended your wedding wanted to go ahead and pay forward towards
Why don't
your
you, Mr.
hurricane storm
1500,
windows.
15 grand in crypto? Why don't you buy him some fucking windows, you asshole?
I'm waiting for SHIB to get to a
I
penny.
could.
If it gets to a penny, it's like 250 grand.
Nice. What is it called? Shiv?
SHIB.
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 So Shiba Inu, the fucking stupid ass dog bullshit. That
I got the
fucking-
dog bullshit.
Dude, it's blowing up, dude.
Nice.
I believe it. No, I know.
I'm just waiting for it
people
to get to
made
a
some-
penny, bro. It's like 250 grand.
There are
Close it
bigger
out.
people that have made substantial
I
amount of money
actually-
in that shit.
Sold all my regular stock pretty recently. Most of it, except for Pfizer.
I
I
got like
sold Pfizer at 37, I think.
I got like $3
still
I had
Pfizer.
Pfizer.
3 pounds at home for my cryptocurrency.
He's talking about his
But I've just been
rabbits.
handing them out to the kids in the neighborhood. I'm like, this is the same quarter the Peppa Pig puts in her asshole every day before she
Oh, I
dies.
bought a bunch of fucking. I was at one of these fucking fag markets I used to work
Oh,
at.
that's
You know,
brutal.
like the fucking the self fucking like help yourself like small business entrepreneur bullshit.
A store.
Dude, yeah. Well, not,
These
but yeah,
markets.
store on the street. You know,
You
I
ever been to
bought a-
Stanley Marketplace?
I bought a. I used to work that. Are you kidding me?
All right, you good boy.
I,
They got nice tacos.
What the fuck? Never mind, dude. I'm never gonna question that. Yeah. No. So I bought my small bottles of glass bottles of nice margarita mix and my nice already pre-mixed alcohol contained vials for the trick-or-treaters parents, coming up because Halloween's on its way.
Nice.
I haven't bought dick for the fucking kids yet. The kids are gonna show up.
Don't
and be
buy
like,
dick
yeah.
for kids. That's bad.
If anything, I'll hand them like a fucking fingerling potato and be like, "Hey, this is how you
I
cook
like a nice
potato."
fingerling.
I have a whole bushel of fucking beautiful fucking fingerlings upstairs, and they're gonna last at least until fucking December. Yeah, I got some beautiful fucking potatoes, dude. All these fucking idiots, they all like want to pretend to like starve and everything. Like,
Speaking
I
of
got
potatoes,
one-
Mom said you're holding
by the
on
way,
Thanksgiving for us.
fuck your guys' Thanksgiving. Fuck that. The other night, because they don't teach you in like school books like, oh, this is when you're like supposed to be depressed or some shit. So like I lay in bed the majority of the day. Like I have very little energy. And I'm like apparently like really depressed, but I don't.
Well, I
think
would be
that,
too.
I think I'm fucking happy and I'm fucking doing good things.
I'd be
I'm-
pretty depressed too if I was a Montreal Expos fan. I haven't played a game in 25 years.
I wore this hat when I was yelling out, "Hey, Dinger," and fuck you all faggots.
What is
And
that
then fucking
weird
being
obsession
like-
with the dinger thing? Come on now.
The Dinger thing? Fucking
I
back
said
in July,
dinger so much before anyone else.
fucking
It was
in
his
July-
name.
In July, there was a big fucking bassist fucking fat fella in like a tank top or some shit.
Do you know that
And
Patrick's
he's
got to
over
go
here
through this?
yelling, "Dinger!"
You know,
Dinger!
Patrick has to go
What?
through a show and it's going to be like, fuck y'all, fellas. Well, it's going to be like, yeah, I said dinger. Fuck y'all, fine gentlemen. He has to dub that over every single time that you do that.
No, I
Fine
asked-
gentlemen.
I
They're
asked Patrick
fine.
to fucking
Fine!
All right. Well, shut up.
No, you don't have to shut up. You just admit that you were a fine
where the hell-
gentleman.
Where the hell were we going with that story?
I don't know where you're going with this story. You were talking about the Broncos.
Oh yeah, Branko Hut. Goddamn that fucking 56-minute in. That's when he turned into the
first.
Oh, the whole dinger thing. No, I never said that. I said it first. There was a fat fella. Yeah, well, of course. I won beautiful seats from Betfred Sports, and because I'm good like that, like $300 seats a seat, and I won 4 of them. Won a little, sold the other 2 for a little bit of money, but whatever. No, I just thought it was fucking hysterical in the 5th inning. Dinger, the mascot's running around, and it's a whole big game. Fucking one of the fucking 2 Momforts, I don't know which one it is. He's sitting fucking 11 rows in front of me, and I'm just up on my fucking feet. Dinger, because it went national for about like a fucking day and a half. There was some fucking white fella screaming out fucking nigger in the fucking goddamn baseball stadium at Coors Field. It was terrible. I really think where I was going else with that story was way better, like previous to that. Do we have a stenographer? Is this thing on? Jesus Christ.
No, it's on.
stenographer.
It's definitely on.
It's definitely 176er time after
There
that.
was a way better. Well, I only have a
Why are you-
.75.
Ugh.
There was a way better story
Ugh.
outside that one. I know this fucking Barstool Sports bullshit. It sucks for vodka. It's
Amsterdam?
like, dude, yeah, it's garbage, bro. Like it's just like, all right. Oh no, New Amsterdam's way good. What am I talking about?
You're a
It
13-year-old girl.
blows. No, I was gonna tell a way better story than a dinger story.
I was the first man to say dinger. That's my
No.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm at Larry Walker's Hall of Fame game with the fucking
That was
one
nice
of the 2
you.
Momforts, spilling all over my fucking pant leg. I'm gonna return these
Like
jeans.
Mumford and Sons?
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck.
I know them.
I don't know, bro.
Well, yeah,
I
he
didn't mean to
definitely
interrupt.
put some language to keep me from running for Senate this year.
That's too bad. It
Which-
was your year, brother.
It was my year. I was going to be senator of Wyoming.
Yeah, that would be all right. I actually would move to Wyoming. Sounds nice.
I'm not.
Actually,
I'm not
he
too-
probably didn't disqualify me from Wyoming.
Bro, I probably really would move to Wyoming.
Actually, it sounds nice to me. I mean, I would have to have people there that I knew.
How do
'cause
you
it
guys feel
sounds-
about Idaho?
Yeah, it's nice too.
Well, they're having really nice shootings today.
Did they? What
Yeah,
happened?
Alec Baldwin was learning the ABCs.
I thought that was in
Yeah.
New Mexico.
No, Boise, the mall in Boise got shot up today.
Really?
Yeah, like six people died.
The guy's name wasn't Jim Jones, was it?
6?
Because I know a guy named that around there.
Well, the funny part is we knew that there's going to be something coming soon to
Of course.
demonize
Yeah,
those
false
people.
flag is.
It's a bit.
Well,
We've been waiting for this. dude,
Demonize the
literally.
Idahoans. How do you say people from Idaho?
I think that's right.
Idaho.
I would stand with
That was
that
one of the worst bars we ever went to, and one of the nicest.
The
Remember, we
Idaho
went
bar?
to some. Yeah, we were in Idaho. We went to. I think Noemi was there too, right? We went to some bar. It was up some stairs.
Yeah.
It was horrible. And then we went down and we got some like I don't know, boysenberry martinis or something. It was nice.
Those boysenberry martinis. They weren't just boysenberry martinis. They were Boise berry martinis.
And then we went to some.
Yeah, I did good.
That's when I really ramped up my drinking again. So it was good.
Nice.
We went to some brewery and they had some nice peanuts. I'll tell you that much. I brought 'em. Yeah, fuck you.
No, I'm sorry. I just got really disgusted.
I'm never bringing you to Boise.
There's like 2 or 3 humongous mosquitoes in my garage, and that's the only reason why I'm doing this show from the basement right now.
There's mosquitoes. It's October.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm fucking disgusted that these cocksuckers
Nope,
They're
lost
those,
them.
they're
ain't
those
fucking good and
Bill
croaked.
Gates mosquitoes.
Yeah, I'm just like, ugh. I gotta walk into my garage to go outside. Right, exactly,
Outside.
dude.
Did you say soylent?
He said outside.
Outside. Well, alrighty then.
Yeah.
That was a good point.
Yeah.
Nah, anyways, go to the Wynn. You go to the Palazzo. You'll be fucking good to go. I'll tell you that much.
Don't forget, you go to if you go to New York, go to where the 9/11 happened. You pay your respects.
That's when you and tried to go on that roller coaster with a martini.
They're like, no, you're not bringing no martini. You're not bringing a martini past the 9/11 hole. They had to
He had
blow
the
it up
glass and everything.
every day. They fly like a little model airplane into the world. Trade Center. Nobody listens to my marketing ideas.
Well,
God.
we're pretty stuck up on the fucking new one.
Oh man.
What?
The fucking denim jeans, denim shirt, denim jacket, denim shorts, penis hanging out the front.
Oh, yeah.
The Freedom Tower?
The Freedom Tower.
Yeah.
Was
That's
that the
freedom.
website your brother was building last night?
Yeah, boy. I tried to sleep on the opposite, just out of curiosity last night. I tried to sleep
Oh,
on.
you went to the opposite bed?
No, on the
opposite
opposite
side?
No, I only got one bed, real nice bed. I tried to sleep on the other side of the bed.
That's what I just said.
Didn't work.
I told you.
Pretty soon you'll be sleeping in the middle, bro.
I can't do it. I'm set to one side. Even at that hotel, I had a beautiful king size bed.
Well,
I
that's
slept on one little tiny side. I'm just used to it now.
Well, that's the thing. I always slept on one side of the bed, but Naomi decided she wanted the other side, and so for 7 years, I'm uncomfortable.
I mean, the weight distribution's all off. I don't fucking like this shit.
Yeah. Now I got to sit on the side where I can curl up next to her without crushing my alcohol liver.
That's kind of what it was. It was like my organs are more swollen on this side. I didn't like it. Not one bit. You guys,
Alright,
you're
I gotta
already-
go, man.
Hey, we're about done anyways.
Hey,
Good to see
around
you.
Diaz and Fonte. I hope you win another Super Bowl soon. Sorry that I did not go to your wedding and that I went to a real country instead, Texas. But I would have actually liked to have very much gone there, but I was not allowed because my wife tells me what to do.
He knows.
Well,
all
he
good,
knows,
dude.
but he'll know even more pretty soon when she fucking putties up her pussy.
With the denim patch. It's in the
Yeah,
mail.
right,
That
right,
was
right.
what was weird is that was part of the registry on Amazon. Denim patches. You're in
Denim-
trouble.
Vaginal putty.
She's like, I need
could be.
10,000 of them. Hey, good to see you. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, boys.
We're about to end anyhow.
All right.
Good to see you now.
He's gonna play the son of a bitch and bastard show.
Which one should we do?
Well, hang on. I
Son
want
of
to talk
a
shit
bitch
about
and
Diaz when he's
bastard
gone. Bye, Diaz.
I've had that one in my head all week for some reason.
Have you?
Yeah, son of a bitch and
That's
bastard.
beautiful
show.
artwork you got there.
Dude, even more amazing, the Brussels sprouts and fucking onions and garlic and fucking red peppers. Those shits are fucking delicious.
I love red peppers.
Peppier.
That's fucking French
Yeah.
pepper.
That's a fucking skunk tail and a pepper.
Oh, dude. So it's good to hear from you fucking boys. Good to hear you guys.
We've been here
voice.
for 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Have you?
Yeah, you
think
have
so.
been too. Montreal.
No, not really. I think I only checked in the first hour and then went from there.
Now you were there
I just-
before we went live.
What the hell did I just went out to the garage to like, oh no, I went and took a piss on the fucking lemon tree. That's what I was going to go do. But I had to walk to my
Don't
garage to
ever
piss on my
forget,
lemon tree.
You took a piss
Dude.
on the lemon tree.
I pee on the lemon tree all the time.
You gotta pee on
That's-
the lemon tree. Why? This is why it's so sour.
Lemons are tart. Yeah. And I would assume that my piss is tart. And I was always told the fucking pissing around your property, and especially on a lemon tree, is good for it. You never heard that tale? Pissing on your lemon tree is good for it?
Nah, I just fucking learned that right now when I told it to you.
What you have a few orchard trees, like few fruit given trees outside your property. What kind of trees are them?
Apple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hopefully, puking number 2 out of your number 3.
That was a good ending. Yeah, apple.
Apple.
I gave those.
Dude, I was
All
just
right,
about to get into my
keep
notes.
talking. I don't give a shit. I don't go on.
All right, well then, beautiful. Let me get into my notes. All right, so, oh yeah, the ending of that grandmother story I had. I got that nice TV and all that other bullshit. She calls me up. She's like, "Yeah, you stole my jewelry." I'm like, "What do you? No, I didn't. What are you talking about?" She's like, "I had my jewelry in a red bag in my top drawer. Now it's not there." I'm like, "Well, did you check your jewelry purse that's got all your fucking possessions and belongings in that?" She's
Our
like, "Yeah,
grandma
I
did
looked
that a
into
lot,
it."
too.
Oh god damn, that just disgusts
She would call
me,
us
dude.
up and be like, "Hey, I left this $1 million diamond brooch in the booth." We're like,
Right,
no, you
right.
didn't.
Well, this is the whole
So-
point. This is the whole point of it, Paul. Steal her
Yeah.
jewels, sell them, and tell her she's fucking senile.
No,
yeah, we
I
blew it,
told-
didn't we?
Yeah.
I told her I was calling. I was like at the very end before I found them for her. I didn't know where the fuck they were. She's got a fucking jewelry purse. I'm like, "Did you check your jewelry purse?" She's like, "Yeah, of course I checked my jewelry purse. It's not in that jewelry purse." I'm like, all right. And then I come back over from fucking hanging out over at Benjamin's with fucking Vanessa and everything. I'm like, Nana, what's going on? She's like, "I can't find my red jewels. You and your father stole them."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hey, we didn't steal anything.
That
You know
was-
what? 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, I'll set my alarm. You can look at it right now. I'm setting an alarm on my phone. We'll call up the cops and we will file a fucking police report that somebody stole your things. But I guarantee nobody's been in here." And then fucking 20 minutes later, I'm looking in a jewelry fucking purse and I'm like, "Hey, are these the fucking jewels you're talking about?" She's like, oh, she fucking really fucking put her tail between her fucking legs. She's like, "Yeah, here they are. I guess you or your father didn't rob me." It's like, of
You should
course. What
steal
the
Robin.
fuck?
You should steal a robber.
That's why I won't make it to 93 because I don't care about
Oh, yeah.
any of my possessions.
Yeah, exactly, Christopher. And that's why that's where when I first started bringing up that joke, that's where that really came into play. You know, because it's like you get past a certain age, you're like, I don't give a fuck about my fucking albums, my CDs. You know, I don't give a shit. All right, cool, they're gone, whatever. But Patrick definitely wants to listen to that. What was that, Tiny Tim that you got, Chrissy, on vinyl?
I wonder where they are. I'll find them.
Find them for me.
No, it's my Tiny Tim. It's not my brother's.
Yeah. Patrick's like my grandmother. You're more like me. Hey, I don't give a fuck. Hey.
That's my fucking Tiny Tim. It ain't my brother's.
Do you consider yourself tiny? Oh yeah. You guys gotta go outside. You guys gotta smoke some
We
cigarettes.
got shit to do.
All right.
Hey, we love you, Polly boy.
Yeah, I love you too, boys. Shake it easy.
Rip the whole thing down.
Oh, Sofabab shit. My brother's Sofabab. You guys are Sofabab.
I'll
Fuck.
be on next Wednesday around 8:30 Pacific time. KeepingTheGirl.com/chat.
You've tuned in to the BBPP cast,
Alright.
aka son of a bitch and bastard. For
Lubricant laxative. Lubricant